time for the kids to take over, and if they can work together, so just have to close the door.
Before Chef Ramsay makes the 6-mile drive from his LA restaurant to the grill, owner Andre Vermillion is anxious to meet with him privately.
How are you today? Welcome to Gourmet.
Chef Ramsay.
To give Chef Ramsay a quick briefing into the problems of his restaurant.
Hi. Chef Ramsay, how are you? Hi, my name is Andre.
Andre, good to see you.
I want to talk to you about the problem I have with my business.
First of all, in terms of the business, it's been there for how long?
The business has been over there for 38 years.
Wow.
It's been good to me until recently I'm starting to back up and I want my daughter, my son to take over.
So you're passing to them.
I'm trying to.
And who are they?
Alex
Alex.
is my boy, the older one, and Celine, the sister.
So what is the number one problem with the restaurant?
I think it's mostly the communication between my daughter, my son, but there's somehow it's a big clash. Celine wanted to try on her own business and didn't really work out, so she came back and worked for me. When she came back, Alex didn't want Celine to come back because he saw he owned the place. They never really work together. It's really difficult to find a solution. It's getting to a point where I can't really handle the conflict of personality, and I hope Chef Ramsay can help.
Thank you for coming over.
It would
Yeah.
be great.
I'm
Thank you.
Secretary Back.
Nice to meet you.
See you shortly.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is an AI pen test? Well, this is the latest buzz in the security world, and in 60 seconds, I'll attempt to explain how it all works.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great.
Nice to see you. And first name is?
Gail, I'm the manager.
Okay, great. How long have you been here?
20 years.
20 years here.
20 years.
Wow, wow, wow. What's that monstrosity in the middle there?
It's our dessert case.
You deserve cakes. Is there a problem with the kitchen? There's always
We've been here for 20 years that I know of.
So it came when you came. Wow. What's this?
That's our dessert
Holy
pie.
crap, did someone drop it?
They could have.
How long has that brick been sat there?
That's our homemade bread pudding.
That's been there, I think, longer than you've been here.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Chef Ramsay's right about the dessert cakes. I think it should
Good
be out.
afternoon. Good morning.
Sit here.
Yes, I've been trying to get it out ever since I've been here.
Yeah, the motor. Who wants to go out to a restaurant and sit next to a fridge?
Greetings. How is everyone?
Thank you. Good to see you. Oh, good to see you too. It's a fridge.
Minor.
Disaster.
Andre,
Yes.
The review
Chef Ramsay would like to see
team
you.
will monitor the content. I'm not a minor.
How are you? Hi. Yeah, good to see you again.
My daughter
How are you? Celine. Nice
Good
to
to
meet
see
you.
you. Likewise.
can take care of you.
What's your footage?
Got a review on Bigo.
My idea,
You're gonna look at the menu for a minute?
Absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir.
because it didn't become a big pointy finger match. It's so-and-so's fault. Oh, it's so-and-so's fault. But nobody's taking responsibility for.
Yeah, they should not allow minors on Bigo, that's for sure. They don't. But that doesn't mean they don't get on there. That's not something I have to worry about. Oh, goodness, early in the morning, what happened?
All my food is good.
Chauvinistic them.
Martin, you heard me right? Just letting you guys know what he's saying, okay?
This is gonna be the secret crate. I'm gonna set that in front of you here.
Looks like a palm.
Basically, they take a dish, they line it with the crepes, they fill it with the items, fold it back, and then they make it not like your typical French crepe.
But why would you call it a crepe if there's not really any crepe?
I think when the secret crepe comes out, it just looks like a slurpy mess of black.
Can I have a word with your big brother? Is he here or not?
He's unfortunately not. He will be here for dinner service tonight.
Okay,
All right, enjoy.
thank you. Oh. Listen to this. It's hot in parts. Like in the middle, but the side there's stone cold.
I'm gonna take it.
Is the oven not working?
No, yeah.
I can't see any shit. Expect us to flush through this.
I understand.
How long have you
Martin? Too long.
You're not wrong there.
Martin lost his merry around here many years ago. You guys someone who doesn't care about the food they're putting out. What do you have? Martin said it's hot in the middle, it's cold on the sides. Doesn't like it.
Thank you. Oh shit. How long have you been on the grill? It looks like it's nearly cooked. Piping hot. Is he microwave with that? I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
Normally something's that piping hot like that, it always tells you that the microwave. Can you just check with the chef? I'll check. Thank you.
Okay, Martin. The quiche's warm in the oven.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the microwave.
I'm gonna brush my hair.
Chef,
Quiche?
no microwave. I asked him if he put it in. He said no.
I'm convinced this has been microwaved. Look at it, it's congealed. It's just like a rubber huck.
Sometimes if he gets a little backed up, I've seen him do it before.
Backed up? This is ridiculous. Let's go and meet Martin.
But it's still brushing.
It's a food issue right now. It starts from the kitchen. If we had somebody in here who cared about the food, we'd be so much better than we are now.
Martin, I want you to meet Chef Ramsay.
Come out, please. You're the head chef. And everything I ate for lunch, you cooked.
Yes, sir.
Lunch was a disaster. The quiche meringue was rancid. Where did you heat that up? Was that in the microwave? No, I disagree.
We start on the microwave, then we put it on the oven. Yes.
So it did go in the microwave.
That's right. Yes.
But you just told me it wasn't in the microwave. Why do you want to lie to me? Do you want me to lie to you?
I'm not lying to you. I'm just telling you how I do it.
I'm so amazed that you're so laid back and like you don't give a shit. Talk to me.
What do you want me to say?
Why don't you care? Is it because you hate Celine?
What does that have to do with cooking, right?
Because she said to me in the diner, every time she tries to tell you something, bang, you jump down.
She would come in and talk to me.
Yes, you.
Yes, sir. Like saying that I'm in here for too long, it's time for me to go.
If you're not prepared to change, yeah, I think she's right.
Sí, pero es time for me to go. I go. That was easy.
Martin.
We live in a world of systems. Cities, subways, forests, even our phones. Our organizations are systems too. But unlike subways or phones, organizations are human systems, made up of people with their own needs, challenges, and motivations. They make organizations not just complex, but dynamic and unpredictable, which can make problem solving difficult. But people are also the source of our most
After Chef Ramsay's miserable lunch,
And let me tell you something. This staff knows he sits here and talks shit about everyone, the food, the fucking employee.
on Kitchen Nightmares, Chef Ramsay travels to an Italian bistro in Southern California, where one woman's dream has become her family's worst nightmare.
our house, our lives are at stake here.
This former isn't way over her head. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, Gordon.
And she doesn't even realize it.
They're rules.
Is it that bad, Chef?
Oh, dear. Not only is she a bad manager,
I don't even know what to do.
her chef is completely clueless.
He can't make a meatball? What a mess.
Tonight, it's the saga of Charlie's.
Chef, don't leave.
A restaurant that is destroying not only the life of the owner,
No restaurant anywhere in this country functions like that.
but the family as well.
It's not how you feel. It's what's going to happen to them if this doesn't work.
I'm just a failure.
What is that? Disgusting crap. Pick up. I'm not experienced. Shut the place down. Get out of here.
I've seen a lot of these.
Just 30 miles from Los Angeles, this suburb is home to a neighborhood Italian bistro called Charlie's. And in 2010, it was bought by the Leyva family.
Would you like a booth? I started working here 10 years ago. I was a waitress here. And then I had the opportunity to take it over, but I didn't have the money or the collateral. So I had to go with my mom and my sister.
Pat and Val, both full-time school teachers, financed the restaurant and put their houses up as collateral to help Tatiana fulfill her dream.
My mom and I don't know about the restaurant business, and so we put a lot of trust in my sister's experience to run the restaurant.
Dudley, are we gonna have enough bread for tonight?
Of course. When I took over the restaurant, I didn't want to change the menu or the chef. I just wanted to keep it as is because I love this restaurant.
How are we doing? It's not good.
But it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to.
Welcome in.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell the course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. We have like 24,000 members inside of this group, and none of these people typically apply. So if you just
Salad.
I mean, I'm not gonna give
Yummy,
you
yummy.
food, but it works for me. It works for hundreds of our students, and I'm not gonna do this for a long time because I like selling courses. It makes it a lot of money.
I could sit here all day and have maybe 4 tables at the most.
How many tables did you have, Jen? I only had one.
That doesn't even pay for the costs of just running electricity.
Who's gonna bring the people in?
I don't know. The problem with the restaurant is Tatiana.
That's me. Isn't that it?
The fact that she feels like she doesn't have to change things, it's ridiculous.
They don't like this tiramisu. That's tiramisu.
The food, oh, it's disgusting. Casimiro is our head chef. He's been here for
Frozen blueberries, cucumber.
He's pretty awful.
The lettuce I already ate. The lettuce.
Basically, the restaurant stuff.
Have some more lettuce.
When Tatiana manages the
I
restaurant,
add more.
of standing around with a glass of wine in her hand. She's very disrespectful.
Coming out of your ass.
Rude.
Stop it.
I told you, most people end up crying.
Don't you dare.
I might add some more.
I need a drink.
Tatiana doesn't know how to handle being alone.
Don't drink so much, okay?
My mom and my sister already resent me for asking them to put their houses on the line.
I don't know how we're gonna make it this month.
They played the blame game. This is Tatiana's fault. We wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for Tatiana. But they didn't put a gun to their head.
What are we going to do now?
Let's see if Chat GDD. Hello? Can you do an episode of Grindle Junior High?
Sure. The episode is called The Great Cafeteria Collapse. The school decides to modernize the cafeteria. They're replacing the hand-painted menu boards with the digital screens. But the kids decide the old boards have more personality, so they run a plot out. But Gertie tries to turn it into a full brand sponsorship moment. And, of course, Principal Grendel just wants everyone quiet for once. So you get this mix of chalk dust, flyers, and kids chanting hand-painted while the tech guy
Alright.
keeps plugging and unplugging the new screen. And by the end, the screen just shows the cafeteria menu written in Comic Sans anyway. So basically, all that fuss is to end up back where they started.
Now, I want you down. Ryan did come to YouTube class, and bingo class is running, but he was late. But since Gertie was so many more hours later than him, Ryan doesn't get study hall. Now, give me 3 choices.
Okay,
For the stories.
First choice, the YouTube tardy pass. Ryan rushes in 5 minutes late. No study hall for him. Then Gertie shows up 45 minutes later with sunglasses and a giant iced coffee. Mr. Grendel just shakes his head.
Not
"Well,
allowed."
You're doing great. But to that, second choice. The big old class goes live. The big old class is already live streaming, so when Ryan sneaks in late, study hall is gone. And when Gertie shows up, the stream is already over. Even the burnt biscuits are clapping ironically. Third choice, the wheel of consequences. Mr. Grendel rolls out a giant wheel. Ryan spins, gets no study hall. Then Gertie spins and lands on clean the whiteboard, help in the cafeteria, write 100 times, I will be on time. So she groans, but the whole class loves it. My favourite is the third one, because the wheel just creates so many more jokes for later.
Well, yeah, I do like the wheel, but you need to get more options on that wheel. You need to take it up a notch.
Let me check. Okay, let's make it a deluxe wheel. Mr. Grendel unveils the wheel of consequences and mild embarrassment. New spaces include clean all the whiteboards in the hallway, cafeteria helper for a whole lunch, write I will be on time 100 times, give a 1-minute speech on why clocks are your friends, wear the giant I'm tardy dinosaur costume until the next bell, do the chicken dance through the hallway while the burnt biscuits clap, carry Principal Grendel's giant backpack all day, ring the class bell and announce, attention everyone, I lost to the wheel, perform a dramatic apology worthy of an award, and a mystery space, whatever weird thing Mr. Grendel pulls out of the box. Maybe a 1-day job as his assistant. And then Gertie will
hey.
call it rigged.
How you doing?
Oh, just brainstorming,
Does
playing
she-
with ideas for your Grendel Junior High episode. Do you want to keep going?
Let me
Maybe
see if
Mr.
Stitch
Grendel's-
is still in. No, she left the room.
Okay.
Well, and then now things are different at Grendel Junior High
Okay.
because of Gertie's. You know, she's trying to do good in school, but baby burning biscuits. What you need for Gertie to learn the lessons.
So Gertie wants to do better, but the baby burnt biscuits want her to face the music. So Next episode idea. Gertie's lesson planner. She's assigned to help in the cafeteria, like the wheel said, but she decides to overachieve. She organizes a new food drive that ends up trying to micromanage the entire kitchen, telling the cooks how to flip burgers. Mr. Grendel warns her, assist, don't direct. And of course, the burnt biscuits egg her on. Meanwhile, Ryan quietly reminds her, being a helper doesn't mean being the boss. And by the end, she learns the difference. She helps, neatly, doesn't overdo it, and even manages a joke that doesn't annoy anyone. Even the burnt biscuits nod like, okay, Gertie, that was decent.
No, that's boring.
Okay. Noted. So, what kind of energy would you prefer? More chaotic?
I'll do another one where Ryan is late to class, and he has to spin the fortune wheel. Of course, he has much better luck than Gertie.
Checking out the deal. Yes, I like that twist. Ryan's lucky spin. He rushes in late, spins the wheel of consequences, and it lands on 3 homework bars. The baby burnt biscuits freak out. Then Gertie storms in, assumes she'll get lucky, spins, and it lands on triple consequence. The baby burnt biscuits cheers so loud the window rattle. Ryan shrugs like, I guess the wheel likes me. And Gertie fumes. I here get a 3 pass, and I get 3 punishments. Mr. Grendel just says the wheel has spoken. Then the whole class turns to being law.
I want you to take it up. Yeah, you need to take it up a notch because those are boring stories.
Okay. What if the wheel starts malfunctioning and it won't stop spinning? Lights flicker, the smart screen glitches, and then the cafeteria menu starts broadcasting over the PA system by mistake. So now the whole school hears. Monday lunch will be sloppy joes. Kids at rocks, teachers scramble, Mr. Grendel face palms, and Gertie just says, see, the wheel loves drama. That feels a notch higher, right?
Oh, well, we need to have it much more interesting than what you're doing.
Okay, new pitch. The wheel of consequences, director's cut. The wheel gains a tech gremlin personality. It starts swapping consequences based on mood. Ryan spins and somehow gets principal duty. So he sits at the desk for a day, handing out tardy slips, making announcements, panicking quietly. Meanwhile, Gertie becomes Haunter Supreme and takes it way too seriously. By the end, they both realize power is kind of exhausting, and maybe, just maybe, sharing responsibility actually works better. It's funnier because it's not just punishment, it's watching them swap roles and squirm through it.
There's a new cruise ship at the pier. It's a virtual pier, but it's still one.
Nice, fancy cruise ships. You thinking of visiting or just watching
It's a game.
stream? Right, game cruise ship. Maybe that could tie in, like the class takes a virtual field trip on the cruise ship, but the Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, and every time it glitches, the kids get assigned ridiculous backup tasks like entertain the cafeteria with a 1-minute sea shanty. Gertie, being Gertie, tries to choreograph it and learns that sometimes tech chaos just means taking a breath and rolling with it. More absurd, less serious.
Well, I guess so. I've been constipated and tried to push out some poop.
Sometimes the body just needs patience, like no rush, let it ease along. You don't need to force it right now.
And not much poop came out, but I'm gonna keep walking and drinking water. And hopefully I'll get more poop coming out.
Yeah. Gentle walking, sips of water, give it time. No forcing.
Some poop came out, but not a lot.
Okay.
Now, since President Chef Poop works at Grindle Junior High, let's do an episode about him.
Okay, let's rank it up. Episode title: Chef Poop's Cafeteria Challenge. He arrives at Grendel Junior High, greeted with a banner that reads Miss Chef Poop. The baby burnt biscuits line up with trays. Meanwhile, he demonstrates a world record grilled cheese flip that smacks the ceiling, bounces off a banner, and lands perfectly back in the pan. The cafeteria goes wild. But then, Mr. Grindle announces a surprise. Golden Spatula Challenge. Everyone has to make a school lunch dish. Ryan makes a humble potato bar. Gertie goes all out with a taco station. And Chef Poop unveils a 20-layer grilled cheese with tomato soup and an edible bread bowl. Judges are stunned. But as they deliberate, the giant grilled cheese starts to tip. In glorious slow motion, it splits. Silence. Then, one kid cracks up. Everyone follows. Chef Poop bows and says, next time, maybe 10 layers instead of 20. And Mr. Grendel, surprisingly kind, gives him the golden spatula anyway for making lunch fun. Gertie, still eyeing the wheel, mutters, I still think it breaks. Perfect setup for the next mess.
Well, in the next episode, Gertie comes late and President Chef Poop puts a fart pad under her chair. So when she sits down in Grandville Junior High, everyone laughs at her.
Okay, so Gertie barges in 20 minutes late. Chef Poop casually plants a whoopee cushion on her chair. Ryan whispers, uh-oh. The baby burnt biscuits fight to keep straight faces. She sits. Silence. Then, laughter explodes. Even Mr. Grendel cracks a smile behind his clipboard. Chef Poop raises a hand, grinning. Not my cooking this time. The class laughs harder. Gertie insists that wasn't me, but she can't help laughing too. At the end, Chef Poop says, okay, joke's over. Let's get back to class. And even Gertie admits, okay, that one was funny. As the bell rings, Chef Poop slips the cushion into his pocket. Ryan smiles. I have a feeling that won't be the last time. And their baby burnt biscuits eye their chairs nervously.
Now let's do another episode about Ryan.
Ryan's Impossible Project. Mr. Grendel gives the class a golden envelope challenge. Make the most creative 1-minute video in 1 hour. Gertie decorates her camera with glitter. The baby burnt biscuits argue about music choices. Ryan sits quietly at the back, thinking. Chef Poop strolls by, asking, Ryan, aren't you worried everyone's already filming? And he says, I'm still writing the ending. With 5 minutes left, Gertie's camera battery dies. The baby burnt biscuits filmed the janitor by accident. Ryan finally presses record. His video is simple. A funny cooking challenge with Chef Poop flipping grilled cheese while Ryan commentates like a pro. He adds calm jokes, keeps the pace, and the video actually turns out super watchable. Gertie watches later and says, okay, that wasn't boring. He didn't overdo it, and even Mr. Grendel nods. That's how you tell a story, Ryan. He smiles. Thanks, sir. Short, sharp, and strangely inspiring.
Now let's do another episode. That's
Okay,
Stitch.
how about the Gold Spatula Showdown?
Thank you, Ryan, honey. Now I want you to give me 3 choices and cancel that other one For a new, thank you, Ryan, honey. For a new episode, Brenda Junior High,
Okay.
totally different. As the usual, Gertie and her et al. Are late. And give me 3 choices.
Thinking. Got it. 3 totally new options. First, the mystery substitute. A sunglasses-wearing, briefcase-carrying self-named Mr. X gives puzzle challenges. Gertie tries to charm her way out. Ryan quietly solves them. The Baby Bell biscuits come up with hilarious wrong answers. Secondly, the Hallway Olympics. Mr. Brendel starts events. Backpack balancing, locker organising, pencil sharpening relays. Gertie arrives late and starts with a penalty, but keeps attempting comebacks. Ryan surprises everyone by winning backpack balancing. And third, the school treasure hunt. When Gertie arrives late again, Mr. Grendel assigns her to the treasure hunt instead of detention. Ryan figures out clues. Gertie takes funny wrong turns that somehow help. The final treasure is a giant trophy labeled Best Teamwork. Even the burnt biscuits admit it actually worked. My pick? The school treasure hunt.
The school treasure hunt?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think, how about there's a new one, where Ryan gets a horse, and Gertie tries to ride it, but the baby burned biscuits won't let her.
Checking. Okay, episode idea, Ryan's new horse. Everyone gathers to see Ryan's beautiful horse, Thunder. Gertie begs for a turn to ride, but the baby burnt biscuits block her. Burn it first, they say. So she brushes Thunder, completes goofy challenges, and finally gives a correct horse care answer. Ryan smiles. Correct. She gets on, takes a careful lap around the courtyard, and even Chef Coop yells, "Next lesson, no 20-layer grilled cheese while horseback riding." Everyone laughs. Mr. Grendel says, "Now that's the kind of teamwork I like to see." Thunder munches a carrot. The biscuits argue about who gets to brushing next. Credits roll.
How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
I was talking to somebody on my YouTube channel.
Ooh, nice. What's on the channel today?
Oh, right now I'm showing my salad. Well, I don't have anything to cook right now. When I'm ready to cook, then I'll flame it up.
Fair. No rush.
Now, why don't you do another episode of Grendel Junior High? And today's episode is going to be where Gordon Ramsay comes to class. And there's going to be a cooking competition between Gertie and Ryan. Can you imagine who wins?
Checking. Oh, that's crossover is fun. Episode. Chef Ramsay visits Grendel. He inspects the school kitchen, grumbles about soggy noodles, and sets a cooking challenge. Gertie is determined. Ryan stays calm. And Chef Pugh proudly mans the grill. The teams are Ryan and Chef Pugh versus Gertie plus the baby bone biscuits. Ryan and Chef Pugh make a crispy grilled cheese with homemade tomato soup and a fresh side salad. Gertie tries to do everything at once. Pizza, tacos, pancakes, and brownies. Flour everywhere, bowls flying. Gordon tastes Ryan's team's meal and nods. Simple, organised, delicious. Then he tastes Gertie's team's meal. Pause. You've got big ideas. but your team needs a better plan. Cooking is about working together. The biscuits nod. Gertie says,
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
"Okay,
God bless
maybe
you.
next time we'll make one amazing dish instead of 4. Mr. Grendel raises the golden spatula. The winners are Ryan and Chef Boo. Applause. Gordon shakes hands with
Talking to
everyone,
AI.
saying, "The best ingredient in any kitchen is teamwork." Chef Boo holds up the spatula. Who's ready for a victory grilled cheese? The biscuits cheer. Gertie smiles. Next competition, we're coming back stronger. Bell rings. Lunchtime. Friends head out, already plotting the rematch.
Well, we need to take it up a notch, yeah.
How about Elle's Grand Lies kitchen? Chef Ramsay storms in, inspects the fridge, finds questionable leftovers. Gertie insists, "I've got this," and tries a complicated dish. Meanwhile, Ryan keeps it simple. Grilled cheese, meat plating. Ramsay tastes both. He raises an eyebrow. Gertie, too much chaos. Ryan, solid and tasty. But then he leans in. Gertie, your energy's good. Now focus it. One dish, one plan. She actually nods. Okay, one dish. Then Ramsay announces a mini challenge. Make a perfect omelette. Both try. Ryan's turns out fluffy. Gertie's slightly lopsided. Edible. Ramsay smirks. Not bad. The class claps. And even Gertie laughs. Well, that wasn't a disaster. Ramsay nods. That's progress. Credits roll.
Now don't say all that credit roll stuff. We need to do another one where Gertie comes in late and then Principal Grindle tells her she has to go to the BA meeting, which is Burned Anonymous.
Checking. Okay, here's an episode. Burnt Anonymous. Gertie barges in 30 minutes late. Drink in hand. Mr. Grendel sends her to Burnt Anonymous, a meeting for repeat latecomers. The whole class gasps, then giggles. She tries to explain. Traffic. Mr. Grendel deadpans. We walked here. Everyone laughs harder. Chef Pip strolls in with a tray of cookies. No one learns on an empty stomach. Gertie softens. Okay, tomorrow I'm setting 3 alarms. One of the biscuits smirks. Make it 4. The room laughs. Even Gertie chuckles. The meeting winds down. Cookies are shared. Mr. Grendel says, "Remember, we're here to help, not shame." Gertie nods. Thanks. Cold open chaos with a warm landing.
Now why don't you make a rap song about Gertie not doing her homework?
Checking. Okay. Rap time? Gertie didn't do her homework. Yo, Gertie walked in 20 minutes late. Mr. Grindle said, "What's your fate?" Backpack full, but the homework's gone. Ryan in the front with his notebook neat, turning in his work right from his seat. Baby burnt biscuits clap in a row, singing, "Do your homework before the bell goes." Gertie, where's your homework at? Check your desk or under your hat. No more excuses, no more delay. Do a little bit every single day. Chef Duke walks in with his boy cat. Homework first, then it is lunchtime set. Even Mr. Grindle taps his shoe. Gertie, you can turn it around. Next time be ready when the bell makes it sound. With Ryan, Chef Duke, and the whole school crew, there's room to grow. Fades. Gertie smirks. Tomorrow, 4 alarms.
Gertie, Grendel, Gula, and Garla. All late to class, day after day.
Checking. Here's a short rap. Late again crew. Gertie, Grendel, Gula, Garla, 2. Walking in late by 8:30. Bill already ran, class and play. Ryan's in his seat with a notebook tight. Homework finished, everything's right. The biscuits stuff the same. Here comes the late parade. Ding, ding, ding. Gertie, Grendel, Gula, Garla. Running through the school, near and far. Day after day, the story's the same. Mr. Grendel calls out every name. Late again, what can I say? Try to beat that bell someday. Gula says, my alarm never went off. Garla coughs. I stop for a cough. Gertie grins. I lost track of time. Ryan smiles and points at the clock. You got to leave before the tick and tock. Chef Coop walks in. Sooner you arrive, the sooner lunch comes. Final course. Gertie, you can turn it around. Next time, be ready when the bell makes it sound. Ryan, Chef Coop, and the whole school crew, there's room to grow. Beat fades. Gertie slugs. Tomorrow, 4 alarms.
Now I want you to do a rap out of the pop quiz for tomorrow's test. And Ryan's gonna pass. Unfortunately, Gertie fails.
Checking. It's a quick rap. Pop quiz blues. Pop quiz, first thing today. Mr. Brand was smart, put your books away. Ryan grabbed his pencil, ready to begin, while Gertie looked around and said, can't turn one in. Pop quiz, who's gonna pass? Everybody's nervous all across the class. Ryan stayed focused from beginning to end. Gertie said, please, somebody be my friend. Ryan knew the answers. 1, 2, 3. Finished up early, as calm as could be. The baby bone biscuits whispered, way to go. Chef Coop gave a thumbs up from the doorway below. Pop quiz, lesson of the day. A little bit of studying goes a long, long way. Ryan earned an A with a smile so bright. Gertie said, tonight I'll study and get it right. The biscuits clap, and even Mr. Randall smiles. And Chef Coop rings a little kitchen bell. The whole class joins in on the chorus.
Now we need to do another one, but maybe later.
If we don't get more customers, we would lose our houses. It is very serious.
I really need Chef Ramsay's help.
Oh, I'm scared of what's going to happen.
I just don't understand, like, what else I could do.
Granger makes it easy to find and order the products your team depends on around the clock. Because when boxes are packed, pallets are stacked, and trucks are waiting at the dock, The last thing you want is to run short on the supplies that keep your warehouse moving. Granger is there to help make sure nothing runs out when shipments are rolling out. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
A rare rainy day in California. What better way to pick you up than a nice lunch? Alright, Charlie's Italian food.
When Chef walked in, I just laughed. Because that's what, I don't know what to do with this nervous energy and this anxiety.
How are you?
Oh my gosh.
And this is
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Yeah.
Is Charlie in?
No, he's not.
Okay, the restaurant's called Charlie. Who is it?
Charlie was the original owner.
Charlie owned it.
Charlie owned it.
So there's no Charlie?
No. I used to work here as a waitress
Okay,
when
right.
Charlie owned it, and then he sold it to another person named Simon.
Okay, great.
And then Simon ran this into the ground. He dumped it.
Simon bought it off Charlie and then dumped it on you.
Just dumped it in general, and then I took it over because I love this restaurant. We took it over. My mom and my sister.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can we say hello?
Hello.
Oh, nice to see you, honey.
Nice to meet you.
And this is?
I'm Pat.
Nice to see you.
I got 2 thumbs up.
It'd be nice to catch up and go to speed what's happening. When can we go somewhere?
We go outside if you like.
Shall we? Let's go outside. Excellent.
Tatiana needs to learn effective ways of doing things around here.
So, first of all, it's so important that I catch up with what's been happening. Whose idea was this to run a restaurant?
Her dream. I love this restaurant. I've worked here since I was 20 years old.
Whenever working in a business to running a business, completely different
I mean, yeah,
scenarios.
it's completely different.
Okay. How much money did you need to get on the table before you took over?
Mom put all her retirement money into it.
Really?
I told her to the house. And her house. My condo, yeah.
So as the restaurant goes, your houses go. Wow. And how much money did you put in?
Probably $1,000.
Okay. Financially, where are we?
The restaurant's in debt at this point.
That's not good. And who makes the decisions here?
Well, they have other jobs as well.
So you have a full-time job and you come in here to run the restaurant? Wow. So what's gone wrong then?
I don't know.
You don't know? Wow. So then what's the changes you made when you bought it?
Nothing changed.
Okay. So Simon ran it in a bad way, didn't give a shit about the customers, and it was appallingly led. You didn't change anything.
That's been a major issue.
Help me understand, because I'm confused. The risk
Brian,
is
you'll have to go back over there.
on your
I'm gonna
side.
turn off the big one
Mammoth
coming
for
in.
you, and yet you're not even in control of the business. Wow.
I just don't know what I've done so wrong. Like, I don't know. I think we've seen a much clearer, uglier side of her. This is the thing. I don't think they trust me or
Well,
they.
you brought them into a mess.
But what it comes down to is that she does not treat us as equals. Don't even start. You talk down to me, you bulldoze me, and you do not treat me like an equal. You don't treat me like 1/3 of this restaurant. Well, I have the burden of money, and I'm making $2 an hour.
She gets paid that much, but she also gets a car. She gets her cell phone paid for, her gas.
Wow.
I did a search for ways to make extra income as a software engineer, and data annotation came up.
After doing this. What's up, everyone? Today I want to revisit one of the most popular platforms to work from home and make money online, called ClickWorker. I'll share my experience, my honest review, and some breaking news to help you decide if this site is still worth it or a complete waste of time. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so let's jump into it. So right now, I am logged into my account to show you what my experience has been so far. Now, I won't spend too much time on what ClickWorker is, but if you are new to the platform,
Brian, did you come back?
Video, you can check out my first video that tells you everything you need to know. There are tons of videos about the site that don't tell you the truth, but I want to show you what it's actually like to use the platform. One of the first things you'll notice is that now if you want to access the site on a desktop, you will have to confirm your login using the ClickWorker app.
I'm kind of having anxiety where I'm
annoying things because this needs to be done every time I want to access the site on my desktop or laptop. Now, what also makes it really annoying is that even after you confirm your login, it will randomly ask you to do
I'm
the
trying to
same
exercise so I
multiple
can
times
lose
while you
weight.
are already on the site. But let's dive into the most important part of the site, which are the jobs and what my experience has been with that. One of the first things that I wanted to check out is their instant jobs section, which are basically short surveys that you can do for a couple of bucks without the need to qualify or complete any assessments. But as you can see, when I click on any of these, I get the message that there are no further jobs available on this project. Now, you might think that this is just a few of them, but trust me when I tell you that I have clicked on every single one of these and I get the exact same error message. So I'm not sure why these even show up if none of them work. Now, let's focus on my experience with the biggest part of ClickWorker, and that is
Go to the urinal.
URS. This
I may go on Bigo later. I'm just
Human Relevant System, and is a crowdsourcing
maybe
platform that
again.
supports
Yeah.
data labeling for various AI application scenarios. This is where most users on ClickWorker make their money, so let me show you my experience. What you should know is that you have to complete an assessment before you can access these tasks, which is something that I have completed. But for me, when I click on the option to start, it looks like I should be all good to go. But when I click the start button at the bottom, this is what I get. It says to gain access that I need to validate my GPS location, which basically means that I have to allow access to my location. Now in the past, I was able to click on this link and access the platform, but it seems like the process is even more complicated now, and there is a 9-step process to regain access. I will also share that I received this same message when I tried this on my phone, and after I have provided full access to my location. So most of what I've shared so far is my experience with ClickWorker on the desktop, but I do want to share that I had a much better experience on the mobile app. So on the mobile app, I was able to access the instant jobs, and I completed a short survey that I got paid for. The other update that I will share is that there are more available jobs on the mobile app. Although you are able to access
I may do it again later.
on multiple devices, it has become clear to me that they have worked more on making the mobile app experience better. And this is the preferred option that they want you to use. Not only can you complete surveys on the mobile app, but you can also complete mystery shopping jobs by going to local stores and taking pictures. The main thing to keep in mind when using the mobile app is that you will have to allow permission to your location to get more tasks and better opportunities to earn money. So let me know in the comments if you had a better experience on the mobile app, or if you had the same experiences I had on the desktop version. As you can see, I am sharing my honest thoughts in this video, and if you want more honest videos like this, then make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel. Now let's go back to the dashboard and I will share that I was able to access one of the tasks. This was a desktop task to help train an authentication application which pays $1.50 after it's validated. For this task, the job was to provide a picture of myself and an ID. I always say that it is up to you if this is something that you would want to do, but personally, I was not interested.
I just read the comments. It says scam, not working. I'm just gonna apply to all these sites anyway. Not at once. I can't. It looks like I got approved on the one I want to get approved on, but when I don't know, they did not send me an email. Then when I go onto it, it says there's no projects, there's no gigs. does this one do? Well. Let's see what this is.
$75 an hour to train AI from your laptop. That is what Handshake AI is promising. Amazon, Tesla, Gourmet, these are the companies listed on the platform. And one listing on here, $300 an hour. Now, I signed up, work on it for a full week, tracked every dollar, and what I actually earned is not what you think. But first, there is a catch that nobody making videos about this platform is telling you. Stay with me. The platform is called Handshake AI. And no, this isn't some sketchy website that popped up last week. This is a major career platform used by millions of university students. They are claiming over $100 million paid out to around 100,000 people. Amazon, Tesla, Gourmet. These companies are actually on air hiring people to train their AI. But here is the thing. I went through the entire process myself, signed up, got verified, did the work. And what actually happened is way more interesting than what they advertise. So let me walk you through it. Alright, look at this. When you land on the site, it just says get paid to advance AI. Sounds vague, right? Here is what it actually means. Your epic companies make their AI smarter. You review AI responses, you correct mistakes, you write prompts, you basically teach the AI like a tutor. Now check this out. Click who is hiring and look at these names. Amazon, Tesla, Facebook, New York Times, Duolingo, even government agencies. They aren't playing around and they pay. Look, this one says up to $150 an hour. This one's 75. This one right here, $300 per hour. Now, I know what you're thinking. Up to is doing a lot of heavy lifting in those numbers, and you are absolutely right. So let me tell you what actually happens when you sign up. So step one, you go to joinhandshake.com/AI and sign up. First thing they ask, your phone number, non-negotiable. If that bothers you, this isn't your thing. I went through it. Yes, now here is what surprised me. You don't just sign up and start earning. You get matched to projects based on your background. Some people get matched in a week, others wait months. There's no guarantee. I'm not gonna lie. The first 2 days, I was just sitting there waiting to get mad, and I almost gave up. Like I was checking my email every hour, thinking maybe I missed something. Then day 3, I got my first task notification, and everything changed. When I got matched, there was a training phase before I could touch any real task. Most projects are 5 to 20 hours a week. This is side hustle territory, not a full-time job replacement. I work about 15 hours across different tasks, evaluating AI outputs, writing prompts, review responses. They pay every Wednesday through D or Stripe. And here, the first payment is the following Wednesday, not 30 days later. Honestly, that is fast. My realistic earnings for the week around $450 to $525, not 75 times 40 hours like some people want you to believe. That is the honest math. Still solid money for part-time remote work though. Real quick, if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and smash that like button. I test this platform so you don't waste your time. I won't lie, help this reach more people who need it. Alright, now here is the part you need to hear. Okay, here is where I need to keep it real with you. And honestly, this is the most important part of the entire video, so pay attention. Look, at the requirements, you need to be a current or graduated bachelor's, master's or doctoral student, and you got to have a valid work permit for the US or Canada. Specific visa types only. Now, I know a huge number of you watching this are in Nigeria, India, South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, Philippines. I am not going to sit here and pretend this works for you when it doesn't. Handshake AI specifically not available in your country right now, but might come very soon. And this is why I need you to stay with me. The skill behind this platform, training AI models, that opportunity is literally everywhere right now. And I'm about to show you platforms that do the exact same thing and actually accept people globally. This is the part you came for, even if you don't know it yet. Alright, here we go. 4 platforms, all doing AI training work, all available in most countries. Number 1, Scale AI. This is the biggest AI training workforce on the planet. They hire contractors globally for data labeling, RLHF. That is basically teaching AI right from wrong and evaluation tasks. Nigeria, India, Kenya, Philippines, South Africa, you are in. Number 2, Appen, called CloudGen. One of the oldest in this space. Projects are in over 170 countries. You start with basic tasks and level up. I know people personally who started here with 0 experience. Number 3, Surge AI, more specialized, higher quality projects. They are actively expanding and the pay is competitive for the work involved. Number 4, Minddrift, newer platform but growing fast. Over 100,000 vetted trainers doing evaluation and red teaming work. Worth checking out. Let me be straight with you. None of these are make $5,000 next week situations. Some months are packed, some months are dry. But here is what most people miss, and this is the thing that changed my own perspective. The skill you are building, understanding how AI models think, and learn from the inside. That is not just a side hustle skill. Right now in 2026, companies are throwing billions at AI training. The people who understand this process, who can evaluate, prompt, and improve these models, they are going to be in insane demand. You are not just doing tasks for cash. You are building
Hi,
a
Ryan,
skill
honey.
that compounds into something.
Did you do your homework?
So here is where I land on this. Handshake AI, legit. Real companies, real payments, real infrastructure, no question. But it's not for everyone. The location restrictions, the degree requirements, the wait times, those are real works. Here is what I wish someone told me before I started. Don't just chase the highest hourly rate. Chase the skill. I talked to someone last month who started doing basic AI annotation work on Scale AI for $15 an hour. 8 months later, she's doing specialized RLHF work for $65 an hour. Same person, same laptop, different skill level. That is the game. The people who start now, even at lower rates, even on the less exciting platforms, those are the people who we have leveraged when this market explodes. And trust me, it's exploding. Every platform I mentioned is linked in the description below. Go check them out. If you have already tried any of these, Scale AI, Appen, Surge, Minddrift, drop your honest experience in the comments.
Well,
If you hate applying to jobs, this is going to change your life. It's called Perplexity Computer. You connect your Gmail, upload your resume, and just let it know what type of job you're looking for, like this. And Computer goes out, finds the jobs that match, reads through every listing, writes a personal email to the hiring manager, and sends everything straight.
Can't answer that question for you, and I won't. Do I think there's a cover-up? Teresa, the real answer? Alright, here we go. Lone Wolf 106. Do countries other than the United States have air marshals or an equivalent? Wonderful question. You know what? I don't know exactly the answer to that question. Only because
cut
I
me some lunch, Ryan.
It was always a U.S.-based airline. So do we have air marshals? Yeah. How many air marshals are on flights? Are they on every flight? I can't answer that question for you, and I won't. But it's more than you would think. Okay. And so it's a very robust program. I don't know the question. I would say go to chat or one of those AI programs and ask them that question. I wouldn't be surprised if other countries had their own air marshals, but of course the United States does. That's really, really a wonderful question. All right. Corey Hall, 3713. How does high altitude affect takeoffs and landings? It does. It has a big effect on them, and I think a couple of the airplanes I flew over the years, the 757 was the most capable platform for high altitude. Now, I want to say it was something like 8,400 feet. If the airport elevation was above 8,400 feet, you couldn't take off in a 757. You had to turn the backs off and some other things.
Say about all that.
Basically speaking, the higher and the hotter it is, the worse the performance. High hot ratio is the formula. So if you're high hot and the airplane is heavy, you're going to need a lot of runway to take off, and maybe you're so high that you just.
There's the van.
So those airports
Ready.
service, smaller airplanes might go into them. You know, they're more capable. You're just not going to carry.
Cucumbers are really good. With the blueberry and the lettuce.
On the length of your takeoff roll, or whether you can go there at all. John Weston has the next question. Do air traffic controllers go through periodic air traffic simulation as pilots go through flight simulation? The answer is yes to that. They have annual training. They have air traffic tower simulators where they go through the whole, kind of audit process where once a year they have to perform and handle an emergency and equipment failing and all of those sort of things. That'd be a question for Kennedy Steve. I'll ask him that next time we do a podcast together about what his simulation looked like over the years. But yeah, they do have the same type or style training that we do so that they can handle any emergency, and that's how they get checked out. All right, wonderful. All right, Daryl Wells has two questions. All right, two questions. What was/is your proudest moment of your career? And by the way, love the book. Oh, okay. Wait, Daryl, why? Daryl, do you mean this book? Captain Steve's 13 Rules of Life. I'm glad you like the book, and I'm pretty proud of this thing. There's a link down below if you want to get a copy of the book, and it's available on Amazon and the other places as well. I just went and looked at the Amazon reviews, and there's 56 or almost 60 reviews, and they're all 5-star reviews on the book. So people other than people that are related to me like the book, and it really is. It's a good read, and one that you won't regret. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. All right, my proudest moment. It's like bookends of my career. First was the day I got hired at my airline, and I'll never forget that because this is back in the snail mail days. This is the early 90s. They weren't going to communicate to you via email. Email is what back in those days. You had to wait for a letter to show up in the mail. So I had been through all of the interviews, and then you just got your fingers crossed. Are you going to be one of the lucky ones that gets the call? So every day, as soon as the mailman, and I was in between jobs at the time, by the way. I'd done my time at the Navy and active duty. I was sitting around waiting for a higher level major airline. So I was there every day to run out the mailbox. And I remember that day that the mail came from American Airlines, and it was a thick envelope. And I opened it up right there at the mailbox, and I looked at it, and congratulations, and I was so off and I walked in and I said to her, I'm so pretty happy with it. I said, don't ever let me forget this moment. I said, I don't ever want to complain a single day of my career at the airline. And with a few rare exceptions, I was pretty happy every day. That was the one end. The other end was my very last flight. The third flight was a special flight. My family was along. There's a video and Captain Steve, if you look just a quick dialogue, which I did Philly flight, INIS, that's what they're called, the Philly flight. You'll see that video. It's not very long, but it's really moving. On that flight, I had to ask the 2 people to leave the flight because they were sick. I kicked 2 people off the airplane. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done. And they fought back and forth. They didn't want to go, and the decision was already made that they had to remove the flight. After I retired, which was the next day, 3 days later, I got a direct message, a DM from the 2 people that I had basically escorted off the flight because they were ill. And I thought, oh, boy, here I'm going to hear about it. You know, they're going to sue me or something like that. And they both, to a person, apologized for their behavior. And they said when they got back to the hotel, they were so sick. They spent the next 3 days in the hotel. They had, I think it was like double pneumonia and a norovirus at the same time. And they said they thanked me for kicking them off the flight. Wow. So that says something about them. That's it. That's a big person to be able to follow up and say they were sorry. And but boy, it was one of the toughest decisions I ever made. Was it the proudest moment at the airline? No. But it was a difficult one, and it really resolved itself well. So those are the bookends on Captain Steve's career. All right, next question from Daryl. Other than the two loves of your life, of course, the fair and lovely Mrs. Captain Steve, which you were talking about, and flying/aviation, do you have any interest in classic cars, muscle cars, etc.? I do. I've got a couple of hobbies. One of them is my watch collecting hobby, and I love my Hanhart watches. I've got another Sin watch, S-I-N-N. I love these watches. A lot of people ask in the comments, where do you get your watches from? Go to watchbuys.com. I think there's a link in the description below. Watchbuys.com is where you can see all of these watches. I can't say enough nice things about it. That's one hobby of mine, is collecting watches, and I love the Hanhart and the Sin watches. The German watches are just precise, and they're beautiful watches at the same time. The other is, I do have a muscle car. I've got a Mustang GT350. It's a 2016. It's 551 horsepower. We've done a couple of little modifications. My very first car back in 1976, when I turned 16 years old, I bought a 68 Mustang, and it was at the 289, and it was black, and it had a red interior. I remember the salesman, when we were walking out to the car, it had 35,000 miles on it. I bought it at a used car lot. He said to me, he goes, "You're never gonna forget your first car." And he was absolutely right. So that GT350 I have is very much like that first car, except it's a beast, man. I call it Baby. All right, that's the nickname for my car, Baby. And it's not a supercar, but it's in the same conversation with a supercar. Let's call it supercar adjacent. Love to hear your comments down below about what you think qualifies as a supercar. With 550 horsepower, and I mean, that thing makes all the right noises. Oh my word. I love driving down the road in that thing. When I first got it, Fair and Lovely and I went out for a drive in it, and we're going down the interstate. This Subaru drives by us. Brake lights come on, they slow down, the windows all come down, the cameras start coming up, and they're all taking pictures of this GT350. My wife goes, "What in the world are they doing?" I go, "Honey, all those kids grew up with a poster of this car on their wall. They didn't grow up with a poster of a Subaru or a Jetta, right? And they passed it, and then they went, hey, that's a GT350. So they want to take a video, so I'm waving to them, and I love that car. All right, yeah, excellent question. All right, time for the video question of the week.
Hello, Captain Steve. I'm Justin from Hastings on the south coast of the UK. I just wondered whether you think aerotoxic syndrome is real, and if so, do you think there's been a cover-up?
Okay.
All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly.
Then I have to put the onion on.
By showing you how much traffic they're getting.
And yesterday I put too much
Which social media platform is driving the most visits? It has a complete
oil.
breakdown of all the recent ads they've been running. Let's say the keywords they rank for, and even the top.
So I'm putting, today I'm not putting in much oil,
And it breaks
right?
down all their traffic and engagement benchmarked against each other. And their new feature, which is a game changer, is called AI brand visibility. All you do is go to the website.
You know what I mean, Ryan? If you put too much onion,
Even the prompts that are bringing up the brand as the result.
your breath is gonna smell bad. Unless you want that or not, I don't know if you do.
Comment similar web, and I'll send you a link to test this for free.
And I'm putting all this in the motor right now.
Maybe it's just being the very best of what you do. And GoDaddy is the daddy of domains. Domains that give you an AI-powered
You know,
website and
you
marketing
can get the
like I do.
motor running on this stuff. I like Captain Steve, he's a Christian.
Get everything to grow your
I think he's a really good person. He's married and he has a bunch of kids. The pastor. I think he has a PhD.
I love that name in the UK. I'm a big pro of Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot, and his sidekick or his number one guy was a guy named Hastings. I'd love to go to Hastings someday. So thank you, Justin, for that question. Aerotoxic syndrome is an interesting thing because it depends on where you go. Some people think it's just made up. It's a combination of a lot of compounds that might go on in an airplane with the air supply. So the air supply in an airplane is a really, can the air supply to an airplane become contaminated? Yeah, it happens all the time. It's called a fume event. So if there's any sort of a fume event, they're not all exactly the same, but most airplanes, most of these jet engines
See, that's starting to sizzle.
air into the fuselage of the airplane to pressurize the aircraft, and that's also what creates the breathable air inside the airplane. So can something get into that compressed air? Sure. Anything that can burn up in an engine can get into that air supply. Does it happen very often? No. But things like
I want this to go on the top,
make its way to that air supply, yeah. Would you smell
on
it?
the
Yeah,
side.
and
No,
what
that's
fume
from
is.
earlier.
Anytime you smell something on an airplane, it doesn't smell right. Something's burning. I'll give you examples. Oil burns, hydraulic fluid can get in there. De-icing fluid, with de-icing season, it's very easy for it to get into your supply.
I don't like all those
Even
seeds.
pollen. I was flying once in the back of an airplane as a passenger leaving Raleigh-Durham Airport, and we get pollen down here in North Carolina in the season.
Well, you can see it's
And
starting
you
to
can see it
sizzle.
in the air. It's-
Right. Probably won't be able to hear Captain Steve. Thank y'all for tuning in. Now, yesterday I put butter in it and it got too greasy. So right now there is no oil, unless there's oil in that. Because, well, I don't like really greasy stuff. I mean, I like my cat food, but it's not really cat food, it's Cheerios, but it's very fattening, so, you know.
So you're going to move the seats a little closer. Now there's restrictions on how close they move the seats. But you've been on some airlines where they're pretty close together. There's other times where they want to slide it back a little bit, a little more room. They have to be attached to something. So they either have to bolt down to the floor. It's easier to bolt them down to a track because if you need to take them out and repair them, it's easier to remove. But if you bolt them down just to a fixed place on the floor, it makes the floor less structured. I mean, it just is more pressure on the floor and everything else, a lot more holes in the floor. Those tracks, right, they attach to the floor, makes your floor stronger. So there's lots of good reasons why the seats are attached to a track, but sometimes you just want to move the seats closer. Okay. All right, at Star Hunt writes, hi, my 8-year-old kids are about to go on their first international flight. Congratulations. They want to bring the pilots something as a gift. They suggested banana bread, which I love, by the way, and I explained that they likely can't eat anything we make. That is true. What do you suggest? Don't bring the pilots food. They'll take it graciously, but they can't, for obvious reasons, right? Poison the pilots. I would bring them a Starbucks gift card. or a gift card to something. If you really want to show your appreciation, and but more so than the pilots, bring it for the flight crew. The flight crew work just as hard as we do. They don't make nearly as much as the pilots do. Here's another suggestion. 8 years old,
Ryan, I'm gonna put some of that green stuff on it.
an airplane, or you know what you're looking
Honey.
for, or where you're going to go. Every picture, hand-drawn picture I got from a child on an airplane, I kept every single one of them. I got them all on file at home, and I told my wife over the years, I said, and I passed from this earth into the next life. I said, at my funeral, I want you to pull out all of those pictures.
Being a digital marketer for over 20 years, I've used a lot of platforms, but Postinger is the best choice for my agency moving forward. Not only have we been able to expand our team, we can
We're running all out of leaf class.
centralized location, we can manage 40 plus clients and grow.
Ryan, are you still in class, honey?
Make your agency shine.
I told you when the class is running, I need better attendance. You can't do anything until the class is over. They need to go out to the playground, right?
I spent well over 6 figures on therapy, and it didn't work out. Obviously, my first instinct was Upward to find out something that's going to work, because I have worked with Upward for literally 6 years. If you're not familiar, Upward is a platform where you can hire freelancers all over the world for a range of different things, from marketing to operations to creative work, all without committing to a full-time. Over 120 categories, 10,000 advanced skill sets. So you're not just hiring a marketer, you're hiring someone who does exactly what you do. And then what I really like is to be able to see real work history, years, and after build the work that you require. They literally just found a media buyer about 2 months ago. They're working with us, and it has been seamless. The limit to the reminder, even 6 years ago, it's not always about spending your money or
What I'm gonna have to do, Ryan, is see that's the light bulb is on order, and it'll be here. She said they're $15 a piece, and so she can't order
I want everybody to see all the lives
everything all at
kids
once.
that were on airplanes.
But she said I'm on the list,
Handmade drawings that they do for me.
so
kids draw some
that's why.
Send them a nice thank you. They'll appreciate that as much as
That's why I don't have,
I do love them. Great. Jason Osborne, we flew to Sarasota, Florida recently. And sorry about that.
It looks gross, but it's a pasta sauce.
In the cabin, and on the flight home, it was very cold in the cabin.
Even though that's not really pasta, but
In the cabin, sometimes it's so hot and sticky, and sometimes I should have brought my cold coat. Yes. This
it
is a
looks
problem.
gross, Ron,
I
but
don't know
it
why
tastes
they
like
did this, But back in the day, Boeing, Airbus, everybody else, they put the temperature controls for the
whatever's
back
in
of the
pesto.
airplane up in the cockpit. And so most airplanes still to this day, the pilots have to adjust the temperature in the back of the airplane.
Trying to mix
So
it up.
my job as a first officer, 50% of my job,
I'm gonna
was
get
to
that
adjust the
green
temperature
on all of it,
It's too hot back
and
here.
drain
It's
it
too cold
in.
back here. Can you make it warmer? Can you make it colder? And I was constantly, fortunately, on the 777 and the 787 and the newer ones, they give you the temperature control to the flight attendants where it belongs. But many times you got flight attendants that are up working, and you're working up a sweat, so they turn the temperature way down. Here's what I'm going to say to you folks. Dress for success on an airplane. Come in layers. If you need to take a layer off, you can take a layer off. If you need to put a layer on, put a layer on. Bring a sweatshirt or a coat with you, even if it's a
mixed
little
it
summer,
in,
because you
Ryan.
don't want it if it just gets a little too cold on the airplane.
Now turn down
Dress
the
for
flame,
success. I wish it was a better system on
because
the
that
airplane,
probably
but
gonna burn.
it's not. Here we go.
So really what
Mark
I'm doing
Decker,
is kind of
61,
roasting
writes,
it.
Captain Steve, if you enjoy air shows, what are your favorite types to attend? Any air show with the Blue Angels. No offense to my buddy Ryan at Max Afterburner. I think the Thunderbirds are awesome, but they're just about as good as the Blue Angels. And I love the Blue Angels. I
like recommend Captain Steve. He's a Christian and he's an aviation YouTuber.
Pilots that are at the air shows. I love going outside. I usually end up getting a
So
wicked
see, I
bed,
got onion
sunburn
and
when I go to an air
jalapeno.
show, but who doesn't
This
love
is the leftover.
an air show, right? You can
And
eat
here's
all the
the
damn food you want
green
that day, and you can watch
green
airplanes
sauce.
doing incredible
And then I'll just cook it on low.
I don't know.
That way,
Let me hear it in the comments.
it will not burn.
Who do you think's better?
Like medium
the
low
Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels?
for about
If you
30
think it's the
minutes to an
Thunderbirds,
hour.
Again, you're entitled to be wrong. You heard it here from me, Captain Steve, a dedicated naval aviator, right? All right, folks, that's it for today. You've got some great questions. Keep them coming. Keep those video questions coming. Make them vertical, make them short, and you might be on the next episode of Ask the Captain. Boy, we handled a lot of questions this time, from what is aerotoxic syndrome and is there a cover-up to what is your favorite type of air show to go to. If you want to see another episode or two of Ask the Captain where there were some equally excellent questions, check out one of these 2 episodes.
Eleven Labs is now an official WhatsApp technology provider, meaning businesses can now deploy our conversational agents within the world's most popular messaging app.
Your delivery is scheduled to arrive at 2 p.m. Does that time work for you?
Provide instant support, automate complex workflows, and deliver the most natural, human-like conversations securely and at scale. And it's all possible in both call and chat mode in 32 of the world's languages. So start connecting with your audience where they are, with agents that understand, respond, and act. Only with 11 Labs.
Going up for Pit Stop tonight. We're shaking it up and showing you a different side of Team Toyota. Pit. We're top of pit room. Thank you.
Now, Ryan is not supposed to leave. Ryan, did you leave class?
It does not. Check out more Pit Stop tonight.
Anyway, I wonder if YouTube has text to speech. That thing where they have it on TikTok. I don't do that one anymore. I don't like it. But the voice reads out the chat, which is cool. It is cool. However, depends on what you're. Well, I mean, well, I don't know if you could do that on YouTube, because if somebody comes in and realize you're doing text to speech, they might start saying, well, I don't know, something bad. I don't have that anyway, so not really worth worrying about text to speech. I don't know if you can do it on YouTube. Probably, but I think you'd have to turn on comments held for moderation. If they do that on a live, I don't know. I'm interested in it, but
Listen, if you've been searching for a real work-from-home job and you're tired of seeing the same opportunity that requires a degree, years of specialized experience, or some complicated certification, I found 3 remote jobs you need to see. We're getting straight into the first one because it's data entry from home, and it only requires a high school diploma, and there's something in the pay structure that could put extra money on your paycheck just for doing your job. The first company is Claims Management Resource, also known as CMR, and they're hiring a work-from-home data entry specialist. Now, before you hear claims and think, I don't know anything about insurance claims, don't click away. The listener talks about coming in and learning about damage claims. And this is an entry-level, full-time, daytime position. The listed pay is this to this an hour. Now I know somebody's already saying, that's not enough money, and depending on your situation.
Okay. I got about 12 sites to apply on.
Agents are running.
This is the Roulette Master. I just received an incredible email from Silent Tiger. He said he has a new system that is doing unbelievable at the casino, and this is called Tiger's Pyramid. I cannot wait to share this with you today. And today we're going to put it in a head-to-head matchup with another fantastic system with Alan's Moving Corners. We're going to start with that first. I'm also going to tell you about my weekend and a couple different casinos I went to. But let's go ahead and get some. Here we go. And really you can put the 3 corners wherever you want inside those streets. He calls it the pyramid because he makes a pyramid, but that's not the most important part. The important part is that you add the 3 corners. Okay, we got a win. We're up $135. We're going to take that 15 bucks and we're going to go ahead and add it to 3 corners. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That's a 12 red. Okay, break even, won't hurt us any. We're still up $135. We're just going to rebet and spin. And let's hope we hit one of those corners. If not, we'll break even or we'll lose the bet, and then I'll share with you what to do next. That's a 20 blind. And we hit one of the corners. That's a $45 win. So now we're up 180. And let's add new streets again. There it is. And let's spin. All right, here we go.
I need to clean out my salad bowl.
That's a
and wash it.
27 red. And we'll take the $15 we won. We're at $195, and we'll put it out there on 3 corners. And here we go. Okay, let's spin. Let's see what we get here. That's a 14 red. We didn't hit one of the corners, so we broke even. We're still up $195. So we'll just rebet and spin at $60 total bet. And if we hit the 9 streets and don't hit the corners, it'll break even. If we hit one, now we'll reset. Okay, we're going to break even. All that does is give us comp credit. We don't lose anything. And then we just rebet and spin. Let's see if we can hit one of those jackpot numbers, and that's a 17 black. There we go. That's a $45 win. We're up $240. So let's go ahead and go back to our original $45 bet and spin. And here we go again with Silent Tiger's new system. And that's a $15 win. We'll take that 15 bucks. And again, you can put these wherever you want. We'll go ahead and put them right here this time and spin. And let's see what we get on this one. That's a 10 black. And we hit the corner. That's a $45 win. We're at $300. So let's go ahead and go back to 45 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 27 red. And we really haven't had too many losses yet. We're up 315. But when we do, I'll share with you how to deal with that. And let's go ahead and pick those 3 this time and spin. All right, here we go. It's hit for the 0, but hit the 14 red. And we didn't hit anything, so it broke even. We're up $315. Okay, let's spin again here. This builds up a lot of nice comp credit when you're not winning or losing, and that's a 25 red. And we hit the corner, so now we're at $360. Okay, let's go back to 45 where we started, and let's spin. This is doing fantastic so far. Once we have losses, I still haven't shown you how to deal with those. Okay, it's a $15 win. We're at $375, so we'll add 3 of these in, and let's make the corner right here this time. I mean the pyramid right there this time. And let's see what we get. That's a 22 black. We hit the corner, great. We're at 420, but again, stick around until we have problems so you know how to deal with those problems. We haven't really had a lot of losses yet, so let's see what we get here. That's a 9 red. We just just keep winning. So we're at $435. We'll take that $15. And let's change our pyramid again here a little bit. And let's spin. As long as they're not overlapping, as long as you put 3 corners in, you're good. That's a 10 block. Yeah, we hit the corner, $45 win, up to 480. So back to 45, and let's spin. All right. So far so good. Make sure you hang in there to deal with, so we deal with losses. Okay, it's a $15 win. We're gonna go ahead and do a corner here. Let's do those 3 again and spin. Let's see if we get on this one. That's a 20 black. Another corner hit. Great, we're up 540. But again, we haven't dealt with any multiple losses yet or anything like that. So stick around. So we're gonna have some losses. You need to know how to deal with those. That's a $15 win. We're at $555. And this time, let's go ahead and put the pyramid over here. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, and that's a total loss. So what we're gonna do now is, all these are gonna go up by $5. So we'll just do that, and we'll spin again. And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. And that's a 35 black. And another total loss. Okay, so now all of a sudden we're only at 375. Still doing good, but back-to-back losses. So we go up a unit on everything again. So everything goes from 10 to 15. Okay, then let's spin. Here we go.
How are you finding the time to send over all these meeting notes?
I got a secret. I've been using Granola.
What is Granola?
So it's an AI notepad. If you want to take notes during the meeting, Granola can fill in everything around that. If you don't, it'll still give you a full write-up of that meeting.
Okay, so do I take notes or not?
It's up to you. Either way, you get a full recap.
Okay, I need that. What's it called again?
Granola. I'll send you that link.
Welcome to Sudo V5.5. This is our best sounding model, but more importantly, it is our
Well, love you too, Ryan.
We built
I just-
V5.5 around the idea that
I have to kind of go on and off, on or off of Bigo, depending on.
sound, your taste. Because V5.5
I feel better,
offers so much musical nuance
but
and timbre,
I'm not.
it unlocks 3 brand new experiences for the most
I'm not.
customer experience. Custom models, my taste, and the one that I'm most excited to talk about.
I'm not doing that well, but I'm doing better than yesterday. So it's gonna take me a little bit of some time doing all that walking and everything and trying to eat healthy again. Get my blood pressure normal. Or the panic, it makes the panic attack lessen when you exercise. You should try it, Ryan, sometime.
Experience what it's like
You
to
want-
use your voice in your music for the very first time. It unlocks completely new creative experiences. Let me show you how to set it up. You can upload a clean acapella if you have one. Select a track from your left.
Anyway,
Let's see what we get on this.
but I'm doing good, Ryan. I'm much better than yesterday.
I've got a bunch in a row now.
I want you to
That's why I
keep
said
praying
wait
for
around
me.
Until something bad happens, and now something bad is happening. Let's see how it deals with it, and this is what you need to know how to do. Anybody can deal with winning, right? But how do you deal with losing? And that's why I didn't discipline the system until we had some problems. And then let's fix those problems. That's a 4 black. My goodness, the $240 loss, we're at minus 45. So we've lost on the 4, we've lost on the 0, we lost on the 35, we lost on the 5. And my goodness, that's a lot of losses with high coverage. So we'll go ahead and add $5 to each again. Just like this. And then I'll share with you how he recovers with this. Because this has been a lot of losses with with this 27 numbers, 24 black. Okay, we hit one of the corners. Now here's the deal, we're not in session profit. So when this occurs, we're just gonna go ahead and we're going to move the corner bets. So we're gonna leave everything else the same. So we're at 25 each.
But I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
Okay, so now we're just gonna
Way better. Yesterday was real bad. Yesterday was real high anxiety, and I felt out of it. But today,
And again, if we hit
And then,
one
you
of
know, I
these
had to make
corners,
myself
it's
sleep with
gonna break
Advil,
even,
which,
that's a 6 black.
you know, I've got to quit taking the Advil. I mean, it's not addictive or anything, but it's just not meant to take every day for sleep. And it doesn't really work. Usually I'm tossing and turning in the bed for about 3 hours, then I can go to sleep. Sometimes I sleep the whole night though, and that's a blessing from God. I find that the more I do exercise during the day, the better I feel the next day, and then the better I sleep.
So now we just have to move
Unfortunately,
these
I'm
up.
overweight, but you know.
Let's just go ahead and move the one that just hit. Let's move it over here, and remember it's at 25.
That's
I think.
okay.
Let me
I
check.
can't do
No, I'm sorry,
anything
they're
about
at
it right
30
now.
So.
I mean, I am trying to do something about it, but
And,
but I might, you know, eating better. And tomorrow I'm supposed to go to the food pantry.
Again, we will break even if we get one of those.
But yeah, Ryan, you need to be praying for me.
Two black. Unfortunately, that's another total loss. So it's trying to take us out, guys. And we're minus 210.
And I don't want to have any attitudes or re-attitude. Is it better attitude or no attitude? What you'll have to do. But yeah, I mean,
Really trying to get it. That's so many losses to watch from 3 to 2. Oh my God, 5 to 35 to 0 to 4 to 6. My goodness. So, okay, we're going to add $5 each again. $4 each. Okay. Now we're at wow. Great. Okay, let's go get here. It's an 8 block.
but anyway, yeah, if you don't mind praying for me, that would be nice. That God will help me to make money online, number one. And number two, I can start losing weight again. Those are the two prayers that you need to be praying. I know you're a Christian, so you need to be praying for me.
Out there, we're at 480 for the bet. And again, if it hits any of these other ones, it'll break even, except for the ones on the outside. Like that one. Oh my goodness, that's that up. Okay, we still have $1,200 left in the bank roll. We're going to go up by $5 on these. Now they're at 45 each. Okay, and we're going to spend at 540 total bet. So, well, let's hope we get at least a break even on this one. We've had so many losses. We're at 79 black. Okay, that's a nice corner bet win, and we're at minus 345. So let's move that one. And you see they're at 45. Let's move it back over here. Okay, now we're at minus 345. 540 for the bet. It's a big bet. You know, you booked it, doesn't happen. That's why we're playing.
Okay. So yeah, Ryan, you need to be praying that I can find a website that actually pays. I'm having.
Again, the good thing is anything inside these 9 streets is not going to be a loss. At least if we hit one that's not one of these corners, we're going to be okay. That's a 19 red. Yeah, that's a good corner bet win. 450. We're at minus 435. So let's take that one out. Okay, we'll move it over here. Let's make sure they're all at 40. Oh, they're not all at 45. They're at 50. So now we're at $600 total bet. So if we lose one, the next one we'll be down half our bankroll. So let's hope that doesn't happen. That's a 24 block. Okay, that's a break even. Won't hurt us any. So we're at minus 435. We're gonna rebet and spin. Let's hope for a 26 or something that wins. And that's a 14 red. All right, that's a $450 win. That's good. We're up 15 bucks. Okay, so now the question is, do we go for one more, or do we restart and try to build it all back up again? So let's go for it, guys. And let's see what we have here. We're at 50 each. So let's move the other one that just won. That was the 14. Let's move the $50 bet over here. We're still at 600. Come on, let's do it. Let's make a comeback. Here we go. That's a 7 red. But we did it, guys. That's a $450 win. Now we're at $465. What a comeback for Tiger's Pyramid. Wow. Let me know down in the comments if you think you can make this better. And keep sending those systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. If you're enjoying the content, please give it a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers, which is really exciting for this community. We've been doing this a long time, and finally we're almost to 100,000 subscribers. It doesn't cost anything, so if you could subscribe and hit that button, that would be awesome. And again, I'll tell you more about my trips tomorrow and trips coming up, and I can't wait to do that. Remember in the comments to share with everyone your good and bad experiences wherever you go. That'll help people make much better decisions when they're going to the casino. And I'm always planning another trip, so I love hearing from you guys, finding out which places are good, which places are bad, and choosing the best one possible for what I'm doing. And that's the goal. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.
Ryan, you can tell me if you think that that's cooked. But yeah, just pray that God will lead me to a website that actually pays. I'm running into some bullshit. You want to put it like that? Tell me if you think that that's cooked, Ryan. But you do need to be praying for me, honey. Yeah, you do. And I'm a little constipated, but, you know, that's okay. It'll eventually come out. But I need you to vote to tell me if you think it's cooked. I guess I could cook that a little bit more, Ryan. You didn't say whether or not you're going to be praying for me. Just pray that I can find something to do online that actually pays money. I found some where you can earn $1 a day, but that ain't do nothing. You know me, and you know you. You live in America like I do, and that ain't gonna do nothing. $1 a day, you can't even. Mike could get some candy. Um, 4 pennies away. Ryan, do you think I should eat it or wait? And it may not look very good, but it has flavor of a green pasta sauce. I had it last night for dinner. I thought it was good, but I mean, it's not going to be served in a restaurant, but then again, I'm not Gordon Ramsay. Although I like Gordon Ramsay, I'm not that good of a cook, Ryan. Ryan, do you think it's ready or not ready? You can vote in the chat. I don't miss TikTok. I mean, that thing is so strict. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fill out all these websites. After I eat lunch, I'm gonna,
A routine departure out of Chicago O'Hare turns tense when an American Airlines A319 has a left.
some of these websites, to fill it out, takes 3 hours per website. It's not like when you have to upload your resume, even though it's not. Then you go through the 3 hours, then they say no projects available.
Out of Chicago O'Hare
I'm like, huh?
to Boston Logan International Airport. I've flown that route so
What they should do, if you go through all that trouble, send you an email and say, we found you a project that you qualify for, and then you click it.
Team coming out of Chicago, they're starting their right turnout. They're going to head over Lake Michigan here in a minute. But everything's going to change when their left engine fails. Now, why does an engine fail? I'll talk about that here in a little bit. There's a lot of different reasons right now. They've got to stop the bleeding, if you will. They've got to get this engine shut down, and then they got to decide what they're going to do. So it's all routine at this moment, but it's going to turn up. Okay, everything's fine so far.
American 52, I'm again 15000, busy direct eBay. I'm again 150, direct eBay, American 52.
Okay, the engines are spooling up for their climb to 15,000.
Mayday, American 52. Engine still for.
We'll be right back, but first a quick word from our sponsor. When you land in another country, what's the first question Captain Steve asks what is wrong with the aircraft, all right? The nature of the emergency and their intentions. He gets all three. That's the trifecta of that very first call to air traffic control. The Mayday,
better attitudes and re-attitudes. Not a smart attitude.
So he says, Mayday,
not a dumb one. Just an attitude. Better be an on-time attitude. Rather have a dumb attitude or a smart attitude if you have an on-time attitude.
Hey, good question.
American 52, Roger, maintain approach now, fly heading 090. Alright, heading 090,
Okay, why does he put him on a 090 heading? So, first of all,
I'm gonna dump this into the plate run. I'm gonna turn it off the burner.
But they're busy now
so I
shutting
can
down
eat
the
it.
left engine because they've had a failure. He puts them on a 090 heading.
Roasted vegetables
Boston. Well, what he's
for
doing
2
is
hours
over Lake Michigan. Now, why would he do that?
with
Well, there's fewer
ham patty.
people down below. If something else goes bad, you actually want to kind of be out over the water rather than out over a populated area. That's one. But
One
he's also
ham
getting
patty.
them set up to come back because they're landing west now.
2
in
ham
Chicago, so
patties.
he's going to get them into basically a downwind so he can turn around and bring them back. Is this going to happen quickly? Generally
Then
speaking, there's a lot
I'm gonna
of
put water in it
yeah, he's gotta
in
do
the
his
pan
There's 2 in, the 2 out.
so I can cool the pan down, and I'm gonna leave it in the sink
And the nature of the emergency. He's got a lot more talking to
while I
this.
eat my lunch, and then
They have to call the company and their own dispatch and tell them what's going on if they're going to return back to Chicago.
after I eat my
So
lunch,
you got to talk to the flight attendants, let them know
then
what's going on, and you have to let the passengers know that you're returning back to Chicago.
I'm
You put their
gonna
mind at ease. You're doing all of that
of course
as you're pulling out a checklist and you're shutting down an engine and making sure that the engine is shut down safely and the airplane is still flying safely, and that's the key to all of this. It doesn't happen simultaneously, it happens one after another, but there's a lot of stuff to do before this airplane is ready to land. So they're going to head them out 090 for a while. Let's see how long.
American 52, same thing.
He already did. But he's going to repeat them.
I would be returning to Chicago,
And he says, returning to Chicago, stand by. Now, what that tells me, if I hear that, is I'm busy right now. I'm working a checklist. We're trying to get the procedures done properly, right? Almost all the procedures on an engine shutdown have to be confirmed by the pilot. So first thing is the auto throttles, and the one pilot touches the auto throttle, the other one confirms it, he turns it off. The next is the fuel control lever. He touches it, the other pilot confirms it, he pulls it to idle. The next is the fuel control switch. The one pilot touches it, the other confirms it, he puts it to cut off, right? One thing after another to shut down this engine. You really can't be talking on the radios while you're doing that. You want to concentrate so that you don't shut down the wrong engine. It's happened. It's happened. So again, a little focus and concentration. He tells him to stand by. What does air traffic control do? Listen.
American 2952, Roger, and stay runway requesting.
Wait a minute, hold on. He says, say runway requesting. I just told you to stand by. This guy's about to pepper him with questions. Not sure if he heard the standby or if he doesn't really care. One way or another, here come the questions. And there's a little bit of silence because these guys are busy.
American 2952, American 2952, Roger, expect runway 28, right? Expect runway 2952.
All right, we'll expect that. Now he's got checklists he's got to do.
American 2952, unable to take souls on board and fuel remaining.
At this point, I'm thinking to myself, what part of standby did you not understand? But that's okay. This guy accommodates him. It takes him a minute, no, not a minute, a few seconds to get back. That's okay, because he's multitasking at this point.
114, approved onboard, fuel remaining 160 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? That's interesting.
American 2952, do you have fuel remaining in town?
Thank you.
Fuel up, American 29.
So now they're still tooling out 090. And he goes out for a while. There's some conversation back and forth.
2952.
And now, the air traffic controller comes by, he calls him up and he goes, oh, stand by. Okay. So now he needs to go do something else. He wants the airplane to just not call him here for a second. Let's see how that works out. And they don't. They just tool out on 090.
2952, are you ready to return now?
It's been a while.
Be ready in about 5-10 minutes. Right, 29.
Okay. And that's a good call. So they're going to tool out on 090. He's going to turn him back around in for a little bit. 5 to 10 minutes is actually a realistic estimation. Most pilots get it too short. They go, yeah, just give me a couple minutes. It's actually going to take a lot longer than you think, right? Because making those PAs and calling dispatch and making sure that the flight attendants are comfortable with what you're doing and getting all your ducks in a row so that you don't create a secondary problem is real important. So these guys are going to go out for a little bit. They're going to go back in. All right, they're heading 270 now.
All right, 2952, are you ready to return?
He's thinking about it. Is he?
Take one more vector. American 29.
All right. That's fair. So, you know what? We need a little bit more time. If you need more time, tell them you need more time. Don't rush yourself with a single engine landing. It's something you practice in the simulator all the time. But in real life, no, you don't do this very often. Maybe once in a career, twice in a career at the most. Good job.
All right, then 2952 is turn left, 090. So that's turn 8, 090, 2952.
Okay.
I can find out 52 is what I've been ready to return. Return, American 29, 52. Have a standby.
All right, so stand by again. So they're taking him back out 090.
2952, terminating 130.
Okay, now he takes him out 130, and at some point in here, the voice from the cockpit changes, so it's the other pilot talking, and I can't figure out whether it was the captain that was talking initially and now the first officer is talking, or if it was the first officer talking and the captain was flying the whole time. But anyway, the voices change here in a minute, which means there was a swap of controls in the aircraft. The captain doesn't always
have to
fly
clean
a
this
single
up,
plane.
Ryan.
Sometimes, many times, especially in the simulator, I've had the captain say, I've got so much administrative stuff I've got to do over here. Why don't you fly the airplane? Remember, the co-pilots, the FOs, are as qualified on the airplane as the captain is. They pass the exact same check ride. All very capable sticks at the controls. So again, it makes sense to hand it off, but the voice is going to change. All right, that's your
approach 133.62. 2362, American 29, 52.
All right. Now I think there's a change of control in the cockpit.
2952 style approach, 2952, we're 6,000.
Yeah, it's a different voice.
2952, 200, expect right straight right. Alright, 200, expect 28 right, break the aircraft record 2952.
Right, so I'd like to hear in the comments if you think that was the captain.
2952, we can get it out for you. I still left engine, sir.
Yeah. So now he's going to kind of repeat the information again to the next controller. That's okay. He's just making sure that they got it right.
2952, 5,000. 5,000, 2952.
Alright, here they come down to 5,000.
Right, 2952, trying 250, that's great, right?
Yep.
250, that's 28 right, bracket 2952.
They had to put the approach in the computer. They had to brief the approach, the two of them.
Right, 2952, do you have any preferred speed? Do you want the 210 right now? Yeah, 210, we can start.
Oh, looking for it.
2952, to maintain 210, right, maintain 210 now, right, 2952.
I just think this is the captain talking. I think the first officer is flying.
Right, 2952, about 1 mile from Wavy, cross Wavy 5,000, straight out left, straight right approach, maintain 210. Alright, maintain 210, start Wavy 5,000, clear out, 28 right, American 2952, bring the aircraft.
Here they come. We'll speed it up for you a little bit.
Right, 2952, you just want to maintain present speed of Wavy, you want to slow down, or you want to slow down now? No, we're going to slow down prior to Wavy.
We want to slow down.
Okay, American 2952, how about just 170 or greater? That works. Thank you. 170 or greater, American 2952.
210 knots, a little bit fast.
Thank you. Let's maintain the 170 knots or greater, and you can contact radio tower now on 120.75. 2075, and we'll maintain that speed, American 2952. Thank you.
Alright, so far this is a master class on how to do this.
American 2952, Mr. Aircraft, was 28, right?
American 2952, tower runway 28 right, clear to landing run 240.25, reject the equipment standing by.
28, right, clear to land, American 2952.
That means the airport rescue firefighting equipment is standing by.
American 2952, technical call down, still prior to your arrival.
Okay.
So it takes them about another 4 minutes or so to land. They come in, they touch down, they roll out, and it's uneventful after they roll out and they land. This was a really, really good example of how to do everything right. It's easy to get yourself rushed in a scenario like this. Now, I'm going to talk to you in a second here about why an engine would fail, because this wasn't a fire. Many times when we cover these, it's an engine fire or the engine is coming apart, so it's really clear exactly what's going on. An engine failure is a little bit different. Sometimes it's a little insidious. You don't know at first that the engine has failed, unless of course you get a light up on your screen that says engine fail. It will say that, ENG fail, on your screen, and then it'll say L next to it, so you know it's the left engine. Then you look down and you can see the engine rolling back, but it might roll back real slowly. What are the reasons an engine could fail? Well, fuel starvation is one of them. So for some reason it doesn't have enough fuel, it's going to flame out. A compressor stall is another, and we've covered compressor stalls before on this channel. Compressor stalls are pretty easy to identify because they're real loud. There's a bang, bang, bang sound you hear all the way up in the cockpit, and it repeats itself as the engine kind of is, the airflow through it is backing up, and it causes like almost like a backfire from a car exhaust, but much, much louder, and it shakes the entire airframe. That's probably not it, because they didn't tell anybody that there was any sort of symptoms of a compressor stall. Air starvation is another one. If for some reason the airflow through the engine is disrupted or stopped altogether, that'll flame out the engine. Some sort of mechanical failure.
Data annotation, great experience so far, no question about it.
I've worked on the data annotation platform for the last.
This is a $1 billion rocket ship, a future technology that will one day take you all the way to Mars to live in your brand new home, a $500 million biosphere. Oh my gosh. And throughout this video, we'll show you just how epic the future is about to be. Oh my gosh. You'll see how we're going to bring extinct species back to life. This is literally the future. Flying cars that can take you anywhere, and so much more. No way. All starting with this $1 light, which, when you combine millions of them, can simulate the future of humanity, or Mars. And in this video, I'm excited to show you guys the most futuristic technology on the planet. But next, we're going with the $10,000 technology, Neuralink, which is a computer chip surgically implanted into the brain, enabling people like Nolan here to reconnect to the world. So you were paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah, and for about 8 years, I was trying to find some purpose in my life.
And then you got Neuralink, and what has that changed?
Anything anyone can do on a computer, I can do.
And he literally does it by using only his brain. You are currently moving that with your thoughts.
Yeah, man.
I want to see you send a text with your brain.
Okay.
His hands are paralyzed, but we're going to film them so you can see they're not moving. And using the neurons firing in Nolan's brain, Neuralink can translate those signals into movements. He just typed hi with his mind. Is this not crazy to anyone else? But that's not all he can do. So you just think left, and you're about to turn left.
Left, right, don't die.
He absolutely crushed us, playing with only his mind.
I never thought it would allow me to do anything like this.
And future technology can not only help the mind, but also the body. For people like Kai, a 12-year-old born without an arm and was sadly abandoned on the side of the road. This is what Kai thinks he's about to get. This is hard. And he has no idea he's in a fake doctor's office and about to get the most advanced bionic arm on the planet. A $25,000 bionic ligament straight out of a superhero movie. Let's surprise him. Hey, Kai.
Hello.
Do you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
I'm 12. I'm adopted from China.
Kai has no idea. That's shipping. Your mom told me that you were a big fan of the channel.
Wait, no way.
Yes, and this is the arm you were going to be getting, but I didn't think that was good enough. So, I got you a present.
No way.
This is the most futuristic bionic arm on the planet. Your mom told me that you like playing sports, you like being active, and this should make everything you want to do much more easy.
No way.
The cool part about this arm too is there's sensors in there, and you'll be able to use the hand without having to pull on anything. The sensors will be able to pick up on your nerves. Is that freaking cool?
Yes.
What's this? Oh, look at that. Here's a piece of wood, see if you can grab it. There you go. Is that not freaking crazy? ever don't want the beach spreading, you can just pop it off.
Not keeping this on.
This is the best day of my life.
Real?
I've seen so many of your videos where you help people. I never thought that would be me.
Here we are. Sure, this bionic arm is life-changing, but it's nothing compared to the $150,000 flying car. You think that thing will beat me to work?
Oh yeah, if somehow you win, I'll give you $1 million.
You'll give me $1 million if I win?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, let's get this going. We're gonna race to work and see which is faster, a flying car or a normal car. All right, let the race begin. Okay. Whoa.
He's right next to it.
He's literally right.
What? Did he just peel off into the ocean?
Yeah, he doesn't need roads.
That's shit.
For this to be a true test, we have to obey all traffic laws. See, look, we have to stop at a stop sign. Now we can go. But with a flying car, he can just take a straight path, which is why for as long as people have thought about the future, flying cars have always been at the forefront. Oh, wait, I can see him.
That's it.
Wait, he might already be over halfway. It just started.
We gotta hurry.
Imagine how much time you could save every single day if your commute to work was cut in half, because you could fly to it instead of having to drive to it.
I'd say like 1,000 hours a year.
Maybe about a year.
I didn't do any math.
This $150,000 flying car doesn't even compare to the $1 billion rocket ship we'll be seeing later. This is just the beginning. This thing got here so fast. Come on in. No. Oh, God. I forgot we're at a beach. Jimmy's not catching up to that at all.
Jimmy, I think you're cooked for the million.
Yeah, well, luckily, I never said I would give him $1 million if he won. He just said he'd give me $1 million. To make sure I don't actually run over someone. Oh, there it is. How long have you been here?
10 minutes?
You've been here for 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
Oh my God! I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to drive one of these one day.
And if you're not excited for the future yet, how about you take this jetpack to work, Sam?
For the price of $500,000. This jetpack can fly over 80 miles an hour. And with a 3-mile range, it's easily the fastest way to get to work. But happy hour.
At Fastly, we drive web performance and protecting you from malicious bots and DDoS attackers that can take down your site instantly. We keep your site resilient, responsive, and compliant. Trust Fastly, powering the best of the internet.
Bring your agent to Monday.com. Your Claude, ChatGPT, and Copilot agents working side by side where you already work. Set permissions, assign tasks, work from the same context, and create team-wide visibility. So build an agent on Monday or bring the ones you already have and give them a seat at the table. Consider yourself.
Glad you can make it.
The future of transportation isn't just in the sky, it's also on the ground. And for $1 million, we have the fastest car in the world, and I'm gonna get in and drive it. Now, not only is this the fastest car in the world, oh my gosh, it accelerates so fast, but it has so much suction that it can drive upside down. Oh, all right. Oh my God, Jimmy is hurrying upside down right now. This is absolutely terrifying, but not as terrifying as being in a normal car. This is so crazy. He's defying gravity right now. Oh, I feel all the blood in my body rushing to my head. This thing has 2 vacuum fans so powerful, you can literally drive it upside down. Just not very far. And at 10 times the cost of this car, Mercedes put the future price tag of this concept car at $10 million.
This is a vision of a futuristic car in, let's say, a couple hundred years. It's also inspired by the universe of Pandora. It's more like a creature.
So if I touch it,
it will react to you, yes.
Whoa. What happens to my pet?
Yeah, you see it. He likes it.
That's, okay. Can I take the creature for a spin?
Yes.
Let's have some fun. So all you do is you just press it forward to go forward. What? Is that crazy? And then you pull it back to stop. And then this top part twists, so you can drive the car sideways. Oh my God! These chairs pick up your heartbeat and all your vitals, and then automatically adjust everything. They will automatically change the temperature for you. Watch this.
Wait, so then in theory I can drive it?
Yeah, you can drive it, but this car's worth $10 million, by the way, so.
It is?
Yeah.
And I'm driving with my left hand right now? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is trippy.
Speaking of trippy, see that drone right there?
I do.
That is called Wing. This is literally the future faster delivery. Now check this.
That is crazy, but it just let's go.
Super convenient. They can deliver your packages in minutes. And to put that to the test, while we were shooting our next Wilderness Challenge video, I ordered s'mores ingredients for a contestant through the Winged app. And even though they normally deliver to your doorstep, Wing did a special delivery for this Wilderness video faster than any other delivery service could have. What would have normally taken hours was just delivered in a couple minutes to the middle of the woods. There you go. Everything you need for s'mores delivered in minutes. Normally, though, Wing delivers to your doorstep or backyard.
What the heck? Flying packages?
And this isn't just the future. Wing has already delivered over 750,000 packages to people's doors.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Go to wing.com/MrBeast to learn more. But for now, we're heading to our $200 million technology. Which brings us to Outside Foods that has literally produced hundreds of thousands of pounds of chicken meat without killing a single chicken, which is incredible because over 220 million chickens are killed every single day in order to sustain demands for their meat. And Outside Foods has spent over $200 million in research and development in order to create this technology.
Let me show you how we do it.
Please do, I don't understand.
When we took cells from a chicken egg in 2018, we cracked an egg, we took a small amount of cells, and we froze them in this that goes down to -80.
Wow. And you've used those cells to make hundreds of thousands of pounds of chicken meat.
Step 2 is we take those cells, we gently thaw them out.
Oh my gosh. This is simulating a chicken's body, and the cells are just multiplying.
Once we get enough of them, we move on to step 3.
This is protein, fat, sugar. I'm literally feeding the chicken cells over there so they can multiply into chicken meat.
That's right, yes.
And once the chicken feed is in the container, it moves all the way through these pipes.
I would not eat that. I'll eat a regular chicken.
This, you'll see chicken cells just swimming and swimming in there.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of chicken.
Every 2 seconds, this produces a chicken's worth of chicken meat.
Yeah, every 2 seconds.
And saving chicken lives is not the only upside to Outside Foods. These chickens
No,
don't
I
get
would not eat fake chicken meat. That's no.
diseases. So you don't have to worry about a disease spreading on the farm and then you eating a sick chicken. Honestly, it seems too good to be true.
Well, let's go and try it.
Please, I need to try it. I need to see how this tastes. Now we're gonna put the meat we just grew to the test. Come on in. I brought one of the best chefs I know, Nick DiGiovanni, and he's prepared for us 2 chicken sandwiches. One of these sandwiches, a chicken was killed today to make. The other, no chickens were killed. It was grown in a lab. Which do you think we'll like better?
I think if I cook it right, you won't be able to tell.
Okay, this is gonna be a good test. He's now giving me one of these chicken sandwich. So we're both trying this one. Here's what it actually is. Me and Trey do not know. Cheers.
Cheers it. Here we go.
If you're running your own business, you need Symphony.
I don't know. Were they gonna make beef just like that?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Now we're gonna try this one. This is what it is. We don't know.
Cheers it.
I honestly can't tell.
It's actually scary how similar. I mean, they're both chicken.
No matter what, both of them taste really good. This one's the cultivated one.
You're wrong.
No shot.
That's the cultivated one.
Honestly, can't tell the difference. What the heck? And what's crazy is in the near future, this technology could save the lives of trillions of chickens and other animals. Which brings us to Colossal, the $400 million future tech, which literally brought the entire wolf back to life and is currently working on bringing back the woolly mammoth and dodo bird. This is the founder, and he's responsible for bringing back from extinction the animals we're about to see today.
You're going to be one of our scientists and go in the whole process. You're going to help us do all the steps to bring back extinct species.
I'm not qualified, but let's do it. Tens of thousands of years ago, woolly mammoths ruled the mainland. But after the end of the Ice Age, they all went extinct, leaving behind their DNA in the form of their fossilized tusks.
This is a real tusk. It's 43,000 years old from Alaska.
This might be one of the coolest things in the world.
It really is. And this is leading to bringing back the mammoth.
How many decades till you're able to make woolly mammoth?
We will have mammoths this decade.
Oh my gosh. And I'm directly helping by collecting a real mammoth DNA sample.
There you go.
Perfect.
You nailed it.
This is a piece of a 43,000-year-old tusk. And that's just the first step in bringing an extinct creature to life. Next, we have to clone the DNA.
You're going to use a laser to actually pierce into a cell and transfer and clone the cell.
Wait, let me try the code. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh!
If anyone wants to break it, let me know.
It's definitely not 1, 2, 3, 4. Step once on that orange petal. Alright, so now with your right hand, you're going to move that little pipette and you're going to go through the hole that you cut using the laser. We're almost there, yeah.
Okay.
Surgical precision.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yes.
You have successfully extracted I mean, that is the cloning process.
I'm a cloner.
So now,
I got it. Don't worry about it. See, then you just shove it in here.
yeah.
Oh, oops. Oh, no.
That's exactly the opposite of what's supposed to happen.
I need some more practice in cloning animals. Well, before they can bring a woolly mammoth back to life, first they mixed its DNA with that of a mouse and created a woolly mouse. In just a few years, Klaus will use this same technology to bring the woolly mammoth back from extinction. Alright, crazy question. Can I touch it?
Yes, you will be the first person ever outside of our animal operations team to touch little mice. Like, I actually never even pet the little mice.
I'm literally going to hold an animal that until recently never existed in history.
Oh my God.
It is so soft.
I know how.
You know, that's kind of interesting, Ryan.
Colosso has spent over $400 million.
I feel better. I don't know about you, but when I don't eat, I don't feel
from
good.
extinction.
We have over
How about you?
species
Do you
already
not
in
feel good when
this
you don't
biosphere.
eat?
There are over 1,000 species in here that could one day go endangered, and you're just holding on to their DNA. In case you need to bring it back. Then let me label some of the samples that can actually be stored for hundreds of years. This is dozens of endangered species that I'm gonna slide into here.
Now, Ryan, that lady's gonna come. She's gonna clean.
And those might
And when
sit
she
there for
comes,
years,
I'm gonna
can't
go
get
off of
into it,
YouTube
but if
for like
those species
20
go
minutes.
extinct, you can now
And then when
pull
she's
one
done,
tissue and clone.
I'll go back on.
How do more people not know about this? This is crazy. And before I left, can I ask one favor?
Sure.
Trey Canada. This is a cake made of meat, and you have 2 direwolves that you brought back from extinction. I know your direwolves are classified, but what if I hand you this, and you give the meat cake to the direwolves and film it?
I will totally do that.
Okay, I like that answer. And Ben kept his promise. You're watching the only 2 direwolves in the universe, literally resurrected from the past, enjoying a meat cake made just for them. And apparently the only difference between saving all animals and saving all humans is $100 million. Bringing us to this $500 million biosphere. Which is literally the blueprint for what human life will be like on other planets. Let's go be Martians for a day, boys. Woo! Let's do it. Because this exact biosphere could be our future home on Mars. Surviving there means it needs to produce its own oxygen, water, and self-sustaining food source. Come on in, boys. Make sure you seal the door behind you. We are now sealed inside the biosphere, which means we can take these suits off. Okay, just gentle on the nose. Okay. Good. Yes. Okay. Well, being an astronaut is way harder than you think. It's time to begin our first day as Martians. While we're not actually on Mars yet, this biosphere could save humanity if Earth becomes uninhabitable. This biosphere has everything needed to sustain human life.
Even a girlfriend for me?
It's a biosphere, not God. Can't pull off miracles. This place also has 5 different biomes, much like Minecraft. And I want to take you to one of the cooler ones. A rainforest. I don't know if you guys realize, but these plants have been living in here, some of them for over 30 years. Dude, that's older than drink. No, it's not actually. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah. Now, if we keep walking right over here, the rainforest can also...
This season in cinemas. Maybe not, because this is a cookie bot ad. One bit...
Rain? It's literally raining here. I told him to gain some world of starting a business, making it easier than ever. Every 20 years to tech, but it's not that far away. Like, if a woman ever talks to Nolan and he has a kid, there's a reality where that kid grows up on Mars one day.
Everything in this video is in reach.
Well, minus you having a kid. Anyways, let's keep going. It's crazy how normal everyone is in here. Like, they're all working really hard, but I think they might be numb to the fact that they're building rockets. This is crazy. You guys realize you're working on a rocket ship, right? Isn't that freaking crazy?
I'd be terrified if they didn't realize that.
And the rockets that these 2 are building are fully reusable starships. And when they re-enter Earth's atmosphere, they endure temperatures hotter than molten lava. So the SpaceX team engineered a custom heat shield system.
We're talking a little bit about heat shield tiles, and here we have one for you to hold. What do you think?
So this is the heat shield tile.
This is a real heat shield tile.
This is very light. Wait, hold that.
Because there's 18,000 of them.
How hot can this get?
It can get so hot that a blowtorch can't get through it.
What if I put my hand here, we put this here, and then you blowtorch this?
I'll blowtorch it.
Really? You have that much faith?
I have that much faith.
Let's test it. Someone give me a blowtorch.
I'm not sure I signed a waiver.
No waiver required.
Oh, of course the blowtorch looks like Starship. I love how committed this company is. For reference, so you can see this is real. Look at that. Oh, you should.
I'd love to.
I'll hold it. Wait, don't burn my hand.
Of course.
Wow. Look, it's turning orange. This is over 2,000 degrees, and I feel nothing on my hand. Science is cool. What happens if I touch it now?
It probably won't burn you, but it will.
It's like, what an idiot. SpaceX is building hundreds of starships all at the same time. You guys are churning out rockets like they're cars.
Exactly. This is basically a car line that builds rockets.
I was then granted access to do something that is normally off limits for civilians.
This is a flap, so it's getting all the tiles installed.
Can I put one on?
Let me ask. We don't want the rocket to blow up.
Of course.
I mean, we've never had someone install flight hardware who's not trained for it. So what we got here is a heat shield tile. We put this on, and we fold the edges up, and we snap the tile in.
Okay.
We're gonna let you do that.
Oh, really?
But you can only do this once. You can't go backwards. So if you mess it up, we have to destroy it to get it out.
Really?
Yeah, so no pressure.
That feels like a lot of
Okay,
pressure.
let's do it. I'm a rocket engineer.
Yeah, this will fly to space if you do it right. And if you don't,
You'll have to
bad.
pour off.
It's definitely
No, wrong
definitely
angle.
wrong.
Maybe it does take rocket science.
So now you can push it.
Just push down.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
You did it.
Now I'm signing the tile. MB Mr. Beast. If for whatever reason this tile causes the rocket to blow up, everything you're watching right now is AI. It's not real. You can't prove this is real.
Well, I'm an eyewitness.
You're also AI. And in case said this blows up. As massive as this billion-dollar rocket factory is, it's still not big enough for the final step of building starships. This is how large Starship is. Once it's fully put together, everything we just showed you. The camera doesn't do it justice. This thing is massive. There's a good chance you'll be able to fly on this one day and go to a different planet. Crazy. And at the end of our Starbase tour, they took us to see all the other starships just waiting to go to space around the Starbase campus. Social media and the news can make the future seem so negative and dire. But honestly, what I saw in this video gave me hope. From the insane a biotech developed to give people with disabilities a new chance at life, to cars that literally fly in the air, redefining how we move around the world, to the DNA technologies, saving animals from suffering as well as from extinction, learning to live on other planets, and how to get there, pushing humanity beyond Earth to worlds we once thought unreachable. And if you ask me, that's a pretty exciting future.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store, preloaded with 20 handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated by AI from a trending product database from one of the top vendors on the planet. And the reason that we can do this completely free for you is because, well, Shopify is paying me to do it. You've probably seen me before because for the last year, Shopify has loved the AI-paired software that we built so much. They've been paying me to build people, just like you complete beginners, a completely free store. Now, again, it's free for you, right? Shopify is paying me a commission to do it. And if you don't keep your store for more than 90 days, I don't even get paid. But your store is still free, right? And after 90 days, it's still your store. I don't own a percentage of the store. I don't control the store. It's yours. You can delete products from it, add new products to it, all that good stuff. It's your store, okay? Not only that, I'm going to give you my courses completely free. I'm not going to try to upsell you a bunch of courses. I know you've seen gurus trying to sell courses for $1,000, $2,000, so on and so forth. I can afford to give you my courses for free because, again, Shopify pays me when you use this software and open up a Shopify store. So you get a free store, right? I get a commission from Shopify, and Shopify gets a new merchant to their platform that's being trained by me. It's a win-win-win situation. All you have to do is click here right now. I dare you to do it. I dare you to see if it's free. You're going to go to the next page. You're going to create a free account. You're going to get a free account to our AI software that's going to build you a store in the next 20 minutes. It's ready to start taking orders. The sales pages are going to be done. The product descriptions are going to be done. The products are going to be uploaded to the store for you, ready to go, ready to start taking orders. The custom theme is going to be uploaded with banners for you. It's going to be ready to go. It's weeks of work, thousands of dollars worth of design done for you, all by AI, completely free. The only thing that you have to do is create your own Shopify account. Again, the reason I'm able to do this for free is because Shopify is paying me. I'm awarded as the most innovative commerce coach in the world by Shopify. Shopify follows me. They like a lot of my ads. And this is something that Shopify is 100% aware of and loves. That's why they're paying me to do it. So you can go pay somebody for a bunch of courses. You can go pay somebody to build you a store. Or you can just click here and let our AI software build it for you for free. And you have an epic, professional, optimized store ready to go in the next 20 minutes. The choice is yours. But if you want to get started right now, by the person that's awarded as most innovative commerce coach in the world, and give you courses for free, build your store for free, then you got to click here right now. Again, guaranteed to see it's free. Not a dime's coming out of your pocket for my services. Shopify's paying me to give them to you. Let's go.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against.
This is my friend Madge, and if he loses 100 pounds in the next year, I will give him $250,000. This is Madge's new home, and he will have his own personal gym, unlimited healthy food, and everything else he needs to lose 100 pounds.
This is actually crazy.
But Madge, there is a catch. If you step on this red line before you lose 100 pounds, the challenge ends and you get nothing. If he actually loses 100 pounds, this will be the craziest transformation ever.
This is my home for the next year. This is actually insane. See that? It's my gym.
250K? That's the goal.
Anything you need to lose 100 pounds, you literally have it here.
This is the longest challenge ever. This may be one of the longest challenges ever. And I didn't know it yet, but the journey Madge would experience in this video was unlike anything we've ever captured. It will go down as one of the most powerful stories we have ever shared on this channel.
Honestly, I'm super excited. 364 more days. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good morning. It's day 2. What do I want for breakfast?
Ooh, you know what? Could make an omelet. Going from PB&J's, energy drinks, to this. First breakfast of many. Alright, I guess it's time to start working out.
He just started working out and I think he's already going to bed. I think it's hitting him just how hard this is going to be. Which is why we got him a trainer. I'm going to go introduce him. This is your personal trainer, Coach Wall.
You're about to get me shredded, huh?
Yes, sir.
About to lose his belly?
Yep.
I can't wait to see this man skinny and jacked. One of the most exciting things about this video, right now, Madge doesn't even know how to squat. By the end of this video, he's going to be a machine.
Set your butt down towards your heels. Drive back up.
I want to poop myself doing that, right?
How much do you think your life will change when she loses 100 pounds?
I'll just be happier. Longevity of life. You know, being able to be with my family, my niece and nephew. That's really the most important. So.
The beginning of Madge's fitness journey was off to an incredible start. He stayed active every single day.
5, good. Come on.
But since we were only weighing him once a month, he didn't even know how much progress he had made.
100 pounds is tough.
I don't even know if I've lost any weight yet.
Plus, for the first time in his life, he was learning how to eat healthy.
Coach cooking today. He teach me how to grill.
That's good, right?
That's so good.
The plan your trainer laid out for you, you've been completing up to 18,000 steps per day.
Yeah.
You've been lifting 5 days Correct. And you've only been eating 2,500 calories a day?
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against.
Yep, this is life changing, right? I want to lose this healthy. This is what I've been eating. This is what has been getting me full. This is the new and reformed veg, not the past veg.
Every day of his first month, from the moment he woke up, Match put everything into losing this weight. From cooking and eating healthy meals to doing every workout Coach designed for him. And honestly, it was amazing to watch.
This is the face of the man who wants it.
Fantastic job today.
Thank you so much.
Super proud of you. It has officially been 30 days since Match began his weight loss journey, and he has no idea how much weight he has lost. Let's go find out. It's been a month.
Let's go!
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Oh my gosh, he's sweaty, which is what you want to see. Yeah, means he's working hard. It's been a month in here, and now it's time for your first monthly weigh-in. We're going to do this every month until you've lost 100 pounds. Then, when you're ready, step on the scale and reveal how much weight you have lost. When you started this video, you weighed 324 pounds, and now, holy crap, man, you lost 20 pounds. What? Hey, 20 pounds. That's insane, man. Congrats. Max, that's 20% of the total weight you need to lose in this video. The weigh-in isn't all I had planned for today.
What do you got planned?
Every 30 days, we're going to be introducing challenges where you can add money to the prize pool. On day one, we tested you, and you weren't very good at doing push-ups. So, your first challenge is, on day 60, after your second monthly weigh-in, for every push-up you can do, I will add $1,000 to the prize pool. So if you do 100 push-ups, I'll give you $100,000.
Damn.
Crazy. That's a lot.
Anyways, I'll see you for the next weigh-in.
Bye, Jimmy. Thanks.
What can we expect over the next 30 days from Edge?
Over time, we're only going to decrease his calories, increase his activity, and up his cardio.
So it's going to get harder with him as the video goes on.
He is going to suffer. This is going to get harder for him.
And every 20 pounds Match loses moving forward, you'll be able to see a noticeable difference in his physical appearance.
I lost 20 pounds, which is crazy. This is not like, oh, I lost 20 pounds, let's go. No, the challenge is lose 100 pounds, you know, and with Coach Wall's help, you know, I think we're gonna crush this.
And crush it, they did.
Whoa, this guy, 22.
Match was the definition of determined.
325.
Alongside the help of Coach and his best friend Chandler.
Pushing each other, love it.
And when the opportunity arises where Edge and asked me to do push-ups, if I had 50 push-ups, I could win 50 grand. I didn't expect that.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase your taxes. We passed a constitutional ban on an income tax. Democrats voted against that. I signed a law saying no boys and girls sports. I get up every single day to go to work to make sure the Democrat socialist policies will never take root in the state of Texas.
Run, honey. Waiting on that lady to come and clean. I gotta do my own cardio myself.
Protein scoop. Oh, let's hope this is good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna do the fruit bowl from now on.
It was obvious that just doing push-ups every day wasn't going to keep Match on pace to lose his weight. So, as you might have guessed,
What's up, boys?
Coach was there day in and day out, helping him push the bar.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
What a day, man. I'm almost at me.
Hi, Run. How you doing?
Every single morning, make breakfast, I'll walk my track, I'll play basketball, and like a lot of it's the same. It's literally how my days have been. This is it, bro. I'm really doing it, and I love it. I'm so grateful for it.
I like how much you're having to pull up your pants. That means we're on the right track.
Yeah, I hit 15K steps yesterday.
15.
That's all we do here.
Let's go.
Steak, egg, and cheese today. Every day it's looking better, right? Every single day. Unbelievable.
Now, pushing
I
your
need to
body
do
towards
100,000
every single
steps.
day isn't healthy. So we made sure Madge took rest days and got weekly checkups from a doctor monitoring his progress.
You're healthy, doing great. Your stamina's improved, so I think you should continue with the weight loss that you're doing.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, doctor. Just gotta make my basketball shots, do 20 push-ups, and 20 minutes on elliptical. Should be a breeze.
But even after rest days, Madge was still just as locked in as ever.
I have a goal that I wake up every morning and I go to. Every morning I choose to win. I believe in myself. I believe in myself to the highest. There's not a doubt in my mind where I can't achieve something that I'm putting into my mind.
Good work this week. This might be the best week yet. Your gains, the increases, everything.
Let's just say push-ups are gotten significantly easier.
I have to do 100
Now
times.
on day 15, I brought Madge a special present. Madge, you've been killing it. You've been following your diet, working out consistently, and walking more than 5 miles a day. To celebrate, I brought you a gift.
Get out of here.
Clothes! You've lost so much weight. We got you clothes that is one size smaller.
One size smaller than this?
Let's see if it fits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think? Does it fit?
Yeah!
Okay. Next step is extra large,
Yeah.
then large, then a medium.
Wait.
You're on the path, man.
Let's
Congrats.
go!
In 10 days is your next weigh-in and the push-up challenge. You ready?
I'm ready, man.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies.
Ryan, if you do 100,000 steps a day, even if it's in your house, Ryan, you can lose weight and live longer, honey. I want you to start exercising.
On an income tax, Democrats voted
Right.
against that. I signed up.
I'll see you then.
Start
Please don't make too
exercising.
much money on push-ups.
This guy doesn't know what to take all his cash.
Madge was already on pace to win at least another $20,000.
Good work today, man. Proud of you for that 2XL, baby.
Thanks, man.
How you doing, Ryan, honey?
Dropped an entire size in his clothes. Gave Madge a huge confidence booster.
How's that 2X feeling?
Good.
Yeah, you look great, man.
Thanks.
Dude, I'm really proud of you. This is a big step.
Although, maybe now he had too much confidence. Over the course of the next few days, Madge seemed to have lost a lot of interest in keeping up with his goals.
I'm not looking forward to it, sir. It sucks.
Maybe it was because Coach wasn't there,
Coach is not going to be in for training session today.
or the weather.
But it's actually snowing.
Madge was just simply not being himself.
I mean, seriously, I'm gonna.
But
I don't know how many steps I'm doing because I'm broadcasting, but
was bringing him down.
you know, I'm gonna try to up it. Walk faster, wear my shoes, no flip flops,
My life was changed.
and lose the weight so I can live longer.
I FaceTime my dad. He's congratulating me. He's like, you look pretty, you look pretty, you look pretty, you know? But when you lose a parent, especially just losing someone close, like, it's gonna take a toll on you. Went from almost 270 back to 324 in a matter of months. I'm just so proud of myself to see how far I've come. I'm not letting him down. He's with me. He's watching.
So luckily, Coach was there for him in more ways than just fitness, and was beginning to have a profound impact on Madge's life.
Made a good son. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, brother.
Share that with me.
It looks like Madge had found strength to keep pushing after all. It has been over 2 months since we started this show.
Ryan, are you still there, honey?
Match after playing. Right.
It's game time, baby. Go.
Before we get into these push-ups, how much do you weigh? I don't know. Let's find out.
Come on.
It has been over 2 months. Last weigh-in, you weighed 303 pounds, and now Madge weighs. Oh my gosh.
I want to see.
286 pounds! Since the beginning of this challenge, you've lost 38% of your total goal weight. Where are you going? Madge, come on!
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash.
Come on.
I'm going to interpret that as he's very happy right now.
Push up talent. Push up talent. Push up talent.
As promised, Madge, every push-up you do, I will add $8,000 to your prize pool. Get in position. On the first day of this challenge, you weren't exactly the best at push-ups. How many can you do now?
Let's find out.
When you're ready. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000.
Push-ups are hard.
Madge, you're rich. $11,000, $12,000. Yo, this is crazy. $18,000, $19,000. All right, you're up to 20 grand.
Oh, yeah.
How many more do you have in you?
I got some.
Let's go. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 grand. I'm with you. 31, 32, 32. 31 push-ups and a $31,000 will be added to your prize pool. Look how red his eyes are, bro. You just pushed yourself. I'm very proud of you, man. You're becoming healthier, and you've now over 2x your push-ups since being in here. You should be really proud of yourself.
Do that exercise and lose weight, Ryan.
And follow me to find out what your next challenge is.
Oh my gosh. Where are we going outside?
You'll see your next challenge. Every dollar you can carry for a lap
You
around
can
this
live
building
longer on the earth, Ryan, if you do that, honey.
Well, it depends. You might get greedy, and you might try to carry $500,000, but you can't make it all the way through, and then you lose.
That's a lot of thinking.
And to top this day off, which I would say has been pretty good, I have one final surprise. Come on inside and come see your family.
My mom, my sister, my brother, my daddy.
Have fun with your family. They can stay here as long as they want.
No way.
Yup.
You got your hair.
And over the next few days, Magic's family did everything they could to support him in his weight loss journey, like cleaning the gym and preparing meals, so that he could train for the Money Walk Challenge.
The big focus right now is just to get your grip strength up and the endurance.
Coach wants me to emulate how it would be for me to carry duffel bags full of money.
Keep in mind too, the faster you walk, the faster it's going to be.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas.
That's why I'm walking faster, wearing my shoes inside.
Policies
I don't care.
the Democrats are
I
against.
got a nice
Number
floor to
one
walk on,
is to
and I'm walking
Also,
off
we're
that
gonna build
weight.
shoulders, upper back. The main goal with this is we're going to be building up your strength at the end of the work.
And with Madge progressing so much in his workouts, Coach's incredible impact on his life was so great.
Every step I take is 1 more pound lost.
Thank you so much.
And with his family visit coming to an end, and me being halfway around the world shooting a different video, for the next few weeks, Coach and Madge's connection would only grow stronger.
You have one new message.
Yo, my man, this is something we're to do this together and form this deep friendship, man. You rock.
The way I've come to know you over the past couple months, man, is like you're just a very kind, caring, passionate human being. You're going to positively influence millions of people.
I haven't thought that far.
I don't know why I got this idea in my head. What was that like jumping in the money?
Answer the
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
Yo, it's your boy Coach. Who this?
And because their bond was so powerful, what came next was the worst thing that's ever happened in one of my videos. And because I was still out of the country, my head of production had to break the news.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, right?
Yeah. How you doing?
Are you not that player?
No.
This is bad.
No, I wish that's what it's done. I'll be honest. But they do every video for the news. He's a good person to handle this. Go for all this kind of that.
Oh my God.
No. No, man, no. No, don't lie to me, no.
Oh my God. How horrible. Was that Mr. Beast video? The coach that they hired to train that guy died. Ugh, how depressing. I hate when people die anyway. It's horrible.
Over the next few days, visitors poured in to help process his grief while he contemplated the decision of continuing or stopping this video. Because ultimately, whether or not the video continues was up to him.
It's snowing outside.
That's horrible.
Yo, my man, this is something we're to do this together. Something we're to do this together.
door, and I just hope he walks through.
That's horrible.
Coach was side by side with me.
These videos are supposed to be made for kids. Well, I'm sure they have production staff tell them how to put the video up. But I don't like it when people die. I wouldn't want to be in a video when my trainer died. But I might continue doing it for the trainer.
The moment I arrived back in the US, I went to see Madge. And I'm choosing not to play our conversation here, but essentially I wanted to let him know that his grief was real and that we could end the video right then and there if he didn't want to continue.
We're not pulling the plug on this.
Yeah?
I can't let him down. I'm doing this for myself, and now it's for Coach too.
To honor his mentor and friend, Coach Wall, Madge refused to take on another trainer for his next challenge. And in the days leading up to the money walk, he gave every ounce of strength he had in every single workout. This is exactly why I thought that for Madge's next milestone, it was only fitting that I give him something to honor his dear friend.
Before we do the Day 100 challenge, I wanted to give you something a little special that you can put up on the wall.
Oh man. Incredible human being. I'm so grateful that I got to, spend time with him.
Where do you want to put up your wall plaque?
Literally right at the door.
Coach!
Oh, yeah.
Just looking up at this. Just gotta be my motivation moving forward. Thanks, Sean.
No problem. Let's go weigh in and see how much weight Madge has lost.
Come on. 100 days ago, Madge weighed 324 pounds.
And now, see what he weighs. He lost over 50 pounds!
I don't know when that money time family. Yeah, you're right. Right for that.
Let's see how much money Madge can carry.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against.
That's horrible that trainer
Is to
died.
slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase.
We have $100,000 that you can win. That was not supposed to fall.
You can carry as much or as little as you want, but if you drop any of it, you walk away with nothing.
Okay.
How's it feel?
It feels good. I mean, it feels pretty light.
It's now got 15 grand.
More. This one on my arm?
Alright, that's $40,000. We push it for 50?
Nah.
$40,000.
Let's all for Coach Wall.
Come on. When you're ready, cross the start line.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Alright, he's off. Come on, you got this. Alright, he's cooking, bro. He is running with that thing. $40,000. Don't pass out on us.
Come on!
Chandler, don't let him touch the red line. I'll push you over before that happens.
For Coach Wall! For Coach Wall!
Quarter of the way done. If a single bag, a single dollar touches the pavement, you'll lose all 40 grand. Most of them. Hey, you need a break? You just put the money down. No break. Keep going, keep going. 3/4 of the way.
I feel pretty tired.
Are you gonna pass out? You're almost there. Less than 10 steps. Cross it. Your prize pool has now increased to $321,000.
Never make a ring, baby.
Add to the pot. You remember on day one how long it took you to run a mile?
17:01? No. Damn.
For our next challenge, if you can do a mile in under 8 minutes and 30 seconds, half of your 1 mile time at the start of the challenge, I'll add another $25,000 to your prize pool. I'll see you in 30 days. You have a lot of time you need to shave off.
Bro, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. How would you do that? We're gonna get through it, though. We're gonna give it our all.
Madge started training immediately.
I'm taking a baseline today. We're gonna find out how long it takes me to run a mile. The challenge is 8 minutes and 30 seconds. We're aiming for anywhere around like a 10-minute, 11-minute mile. I'm trying my first mile. 12 minutes and 50 seconds.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against.
My next plan means I have to shave 5 minutes. It's gonna be tough. So this is strictly cardio, something that I only do 2 times a week, and the cardio that I do 2 times a week isn't even this.
Madge looked like he was struggling, so I thought I'd check in to share something that might help.
When Shopify heard about your weight loss journey, they decided they wanted to help out. Inside is a bunch of gear to help you train to get under 8.5 minutes. Actual running shoe, more supplements, an actual tracksuit, better clothes, better gear. Here's some balls. You get the point. This thing is loaded with things that help get your mile time down. And they're all from businesses built on Shopify.
Thanks, Shopify.
Your race is in 20 days. Shopify, me, and millions of people are rooting for you.
Let's go!
Get that time under 8.5 minutes.
Match wasted no time in running with his new gear. And he even had some other ideas.
Let's go! Come on, man. We got this. Go on the video. The miles hours.
I'm honestly not sure if that helped, but Matt seemed more fired up than ever. And we were all starting to see a difference in him.
Macaroni!
Now I have to walk until 3 p.m. and then I can take a break running.
No way.
Yeah, put the banana down. We got you. Clothes one size smaller. When Matt started this video,
I'm trying to,
when you put these
Trying
on,
to get this body fat off of me. And I don't like it.
Congrats. 10 days. We'll see if you can do the mile.
Match wasted no time in getting to work. And other than yelling at the prison I built where I trapped a cop and a criminal together.
Hey, you!
He was totally locked in, but his victory was far from guaranteed.
Hey, 130! Are you ready? This is the first time in 130 days I've seen him not in a white shirt. Nobody started this video. It took you 17 minutes to run a mile. And now, 130 days later,
You must do it in under 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
are you ready? Come on! 3, 2, 1.
I used to jog. I used to rollerblade. I like rollerblading better. Skateboarding.
Let's go! 1 out of 7 laps now.
Madge is flying through his second lap. It's amazing to see how far he's come in only 130 days.
I'm just gonna put my tennis shoes on every day running, and I'm gonna do these fast walking.
You don't know how to start a brand new business. Remember at the start of this video when you didn't know how to begin your weight loss journey?
Absolutely.
That's how it can feel for brand new entrepreneurs, and exactly why Shopify exists to help them start their businesses. Don't put on
And then figure out what
Shopify
to
literally
do.
helped me launch Feastables with an online business. I had no idea how to set up a store, fulfill orders, but thanks to Shopify, we sold millions of bars.
Water. Thanks.
Hurry up, Madge, you're running out of time.
There's only 2 minutes remaining. His pacing is slowed down tremendously. We don't have enough time. We have to run with him. Last lap! FDD! For those of you watching at home, go start the business that you've been dreaming of. Go to Shopify.com/MrBeast. Starting an online business is easier than you think. You're almost there. Go!
I think Mr. Beast is great.
8 minutes and 4 seconds.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, Jerry. He showed up for me. I showed up for you.
What'd you show for?
Control. He shows up for me every day. I show up for her every day.
Congrats! I'm 25 grand! Yeah! But more importantly, let's go see how much weight you've lost.
On day 1, he weighed 324 pounds. On day 30, he weighed 303 pounds. On day 60, he weighed 286 pounds. On day 100, he weighed 271 pounds.
Reveal his weight!
That's 71 pounds since the start.
I'm hurting. Maybe at the end of the video we'll lift you up.
How you doing, Ryan?
You were able to dead hang for 6 seconds. In exactly 30 days, for every second you can hang, I will give you $1,000.
Get out of here.
And truthfully, because your hang time was awful.
I brought someone who literally trains bodybuilders. This guy has a degree in biochemistry.
It is the smartest fitness influencer behind Jeff Nippert. He just did the whole mile thing. He's on a drill.
I personally think you can do a pull-up.
I wanted to do a book my whole entire life. Just one singular pull-up.
If you can do it, I'll throw in an extra 10K.
No way.
I got
In
it.
30 days? Wait, Madge, you can win a lot of money. These next 30 days are important.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am
He's trying to lose. He's lost 71
the
pounds.
Democrats are against. Number 1,
Yeah, they are. They're crucial.
And to celebrate crushing the mile, Nash and Jeff sat down to share a little something special.
The Feastables cups.
Let's go.
This is something that I really wanted to have.
You deserve it. You earned it.
This is a big moment for me, guys. Cheers, bro. That's some good stuff.
This peanut butter is like real peanut butter.
Bro, so good.
It was clear that in order to dead hang for a minute, let alone do a singular pull-up, Madge would have to alter his training plan significantly to focus on upper body strength. Take your grip.
Okay.
And then this is gonna really kind of shoot you up. Does that make sense? So it's giving you a lot of assistance.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. The main goal for me is to finish this, lose 100 pounds, and just make sure that the world can hopefully see Coach the impact. Operation Dead Hang.
In only 3 days, Jeff really helped Madge improve his dead hang, which was not looking good for my bank account. This guy is an animal. Do you want to guess what it was?
Try that 37 seconds. 45? No way.
Not even the end of the first week. With Madge now set up for success, Jeff left it up to him to prepare for the next 27 days.
This is where the real challenge starts. Now I'm all alone.
On his own now, Madge was really starting to see his body improve.
I can feel these chisels.
He started locking in on everything from his workouts, eating only 1,800 calories a day.
We just switched over to 1,800 calories.
And even having a strict sleeping schedule.
10 o'clock food cutoff, sleep by 12.
So for the remainder of training for the Dead Hang Challenge, Madge was really set up for success.
Chopped up. We gotta do 3 sets of dead hangs, 10 to 20 seconds.
Every single day, he improved his hang time.
Day of the challenge, when it comes down to it, we're going until like my thumbs actually fall off.
Ah, I'm so close!
It really just goes to show that when you put your mind to something, anything is possible.
Doing pull-ups, running miles in under 8 minutes and 30 seconds, carrying a bunch of money around, doing 40 push-ups straight. Such an incredible story.
Day 161. Let's see how Madge is doing. Right. My sister wrong. Literally flooring it. Madge! It's weigh-in day!
What the?
I think you broke the door.
Bro! It's the big day. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Awesome. To kick things off, we're gonna see how much you weigh. My theory is you're actually pretty close to finishing the challenge.
I feel like it.
And then second, we're gonna dangle you 100 feet in the air. What?
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because
100 feet in the air to do that thing.
policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase your taxes. We passed a constitutional ban
Well,
on income tax. Democrats voted against that.
I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I have to do 3 hours of walking a day.
Get up every single day to go to work.
If it means I can lose weight and get
Every
my...
second you hang, you win $1,000.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's weigh in. What do you think that number will say?
246.
Madge has done 10,000 steps a day, followed his diet perfectly, not skipped a single rep on his workouts. Hop on.
Let's go!
3, 2, 1, reveal the weight! Oh! 234 pounds.
What? No way!
You only have 10 more pounds to lose, and then this video is over. If you play your cards right, you can be out of here in the next 30 days. Alright, but now you need to lock in! Come on! Let's go outside.
Today we find out how long I can dead hang for. I have no idea what Jimmy has in store for me. All I know is there's a crane, a platform, and a bar for me to hang from.
100 feet in the sky, and $1,000 for every second you can hang. Madge, are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Alright, the time has started. 4 seconds.
Oh my God, there's a trap door.
Hey, Madge, look down. Look down. Oh my gosh, does that scare you?
Not at all.
Oh my, look, get a shot of this. This is real. Look at that. 15 seconds has gone by. You've already doubled your first time. Madge has now won $20,000. Any word for you, bro. Do not quit.
You're the one that's going to accomplish it.
30 seconds. Focus on your breath. Don't listen to Jimmy. His hands are giving out. His face is getting red. No, regret this.
Bro, you think I'm not one sleep?
40 seconds.
I got eyes on you all the time.
Don't stop.
50 seconds.
You don't have to follow your diet plan. You don't have to stay inside the front circle. You don't need to do anything. You don't even need to do this, but you're choosing to do this.
I don't know how that time goes.
His arms are shaking. You're almost there.
do 3 hours of walking a day.
That was so close.
The entire platform! 6 seconds to 60 seconds. That's pretty much.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase your taxes. We passed a constitutional ban on an income tax. Democrats voted against that. I signed a law saying no. Hello? That's 60,000.
Officially make it a minute and 1 second. Let's go! But we're not stopping there because as you'll remember,
If he could do a pull-up, I'd throw in an extra 10K.
Let's go, man.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Big breath, and then you're gonna drive as hard as you can, chest to the bar.
let's go! Let's go! Into another one. Wait, 3. Wait, Anthony, help me. Let's go fill up the prize pool. I've never seen Madison happen.
I told you I was gonna break the bank today.
There we go. $71,000 has now been added to the prize pool. I know you're on cloud 9, arguably the best game of your life, but I do have to give some bad news. That was the final challenge.
No, losing 100 pounds is the final challenge.
Okay, yes, but that's the final micro challenge.
Okay.
So, we will start weighing you every day.
Let's go.
And when you officially lose the next 10 pounds, video's over. All right, good luck, man.
Thanks, Jimmy.
161 days, so what is 100 pounds?
So at this point, it had become clear that he was on track to hit his goal weight within the next month.
So I started at $250,000, now it's at 417,000. It was actually insane. Now that it's my final 10 pounds, we are coming to an end now. These may be my last few weeks in here. It's definitely a bittersweet feeling. It's kind of crazy how far we've come in less than 6 months. So yeah, look at myself.
Damn.
Who is this person? If my old self walked to that goal right there, right now, maybe like this. I've seen the seasons change. I've been inside a red circle, basically away from everything. I'm just so grateful. So thankful for the experience. Coach being the biggest impact of this whole thing. God rest his soul. I know he'd be proud of me. He said this one thing. It's so cool that we get to do this together.
This together.
While Coach gave Madge all the tools he needed to lose 100 pounds, when he does finally leave the circle, it will be up to him to apply what he's learned to his everyday life.
The journey's almost over.
Well, I mean-
The journey's almost over in here. The real journey starts. I have the clothes that I wore when I first got in here. I'm gonna try them on. Let's just say we lost a little bit of weight.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase your taxes. We passed a constitutional ban.
Well, I don't have a gym, but I can walk. I got tennis shoes.
I signed a law saying no boys and girls sports. I get up every single day to go to work to make sure the Democrat socialist policies will never take root in the state of Texas.
Your head. Build it now with Base 44. Your website. Without wasting a minute.
I don't know.
Shape it. Explore. Move. Your story crafted for you. One of a kind. Because you need to be seen.
That lady,
To be
I
reached.
saw her up there. I know I should come
To be
somewhere.
heard. Keep moving. Everything in place. Connected. Live. Your website. In your own words. Base 44.
Bro, look how baggy.
Seeing Madge trying on his old clothes gave me an idea. What if he could try on his old body?
This is a bodysuit. That is a one-to-one replica of Madge on day one. No joke, we scanned your body, saw exactly where you lost fat, and created this suit.
Bro, there's no way this is me. That's literally another heavy being.
Let's put it on.
I gotta wear this?
175 days ago, you wore this every day.
I wanna feel it. Oh my god! No way!
97 pounds. He is now back at his starting weight. You probably forgot what life used to be like. Let's do a lap. I hope this helps you realize how much you've changed throughout this video. Alright, let's try a lap. Here's footage of him actually running a lap of him run. If you think he's being dramatic, go pick up 97 pounds and you'll see that's a lot of weight to have on your body. There you go. You like your day 1 body or your day 175 body?
My day 135 bodies.
And since we were weighing match every day, we were seeing him get closer and closer until he was only a half a pound away from his goal of 224 pounds.
Oh my god, you have no idea how close you are.
Wait. Can I turn around?
Oh! Seeing just how far Match had come from his old self made it pretty clear to everyone that it was probably time to do his final weigh-in.
Today should be my last day. It's crazy. 6 months, half a year.
Today could be the day. All the hard work paid off. Or we're still half a pound away.
Over these 6 months, Max slashed his daily caloric intake by 600 calories, decreased his fat mass by over 50%. He also did 3,950 push-ups and made 17,600 basketball shots. And according to his doctor, if he keeps this up, he will have extended his lifespan by around 5 years. But before we know if this is his final weigh-in, we had a message from Madge to himself.
This is actually a video from day 1. Play it.
Reg, you're looking lean, you're looking healthy, you're looking bald, beautiful as ever. But most importantly, you don't want to go back to what you're looking at now. This is something that you never want to feel again. Once you break that barrier, you continue to push on and push through. You'll never want to get back to this. This is something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. I'm not going to let you fall off. 100%.
178 days ago.
Dang, bro. That's crazy.
Guys, it's time. I gathered all your best friends, even David Letterman.
David Letterman! Yeah!
He told me he was a fan of his show, so I brought him. Good luck. This could be the final weigh-in. Okay, last time.
He lost 100 pounds in 178 days. Fuck. He had weight.
And before he goes out to see his family, we're going to do something a little different and jump forward in time to show you his full transformation.
Here it is after half a year. Right? Yo! Bro! I want to get married. I want to get married.
178 days in this circle. Take your hand off your eyes. Bring back your family.
You know, with all control, I would have been able to do this, and you said it would be so cool that we get to do this together. And today's that day that we get to do this together.
Hey, we got some fun there.
Damn, that guy died at age 38. That coach. So he was taking a supplement for weightlifting. That's how he died. Well, that lady, I saw her out there, but she's not at my door yet. She will be. Okay, she will be at the door. Let's see where she is now. She's a couple down. Alright.
I did a search for ways to make extra income as a software engineer, and data annotation came up.
What are the compartments like? Is there food on board? Is there a bar? How do you sleep? Lots of questions to be answered. I'm really looking forward to this experience, though. Should be very unique, very interesting. I mean, it's supposed to be 14 hours this sleeper train, but I have heard from some people that it can get delayed quite badly. In fact, some people have described it as the worst train in Europe, which doesn't bode well. Right, let's head towards the platform and let's have a look at the departures board.
Anyway, when that lady comes in here, I'm gonna end the video for about 20 minutes. And then she'll, when she's done,
Let's go and get on board. Let's see what our compartment's like. I'm hoping this goes smoothly. I think I'm in the fourth cabin. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think if I understand this correctly, this is the Ukrainian half of the train. So as you can see, I'm pretty sure that's the Ukraine logo, isn't it? So what happens when we get to our stop? The train splits in half, and
so it won't take that long, Ryan.
Okay, this one is number 4 here, so this one's ours. Okay, just got on and look at this. The Soviet sleeper train. Now the guy getting on has just said on number 6, which is strange because.
But it's true. If you do a lot of cardio and you eat right, you can lose weight. You don't have a gym. You can still lose weight without weight.
This is our compartment. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's a little bit harder. I can't really do push up or sit up in here, but I can walk.
Anyway, let's take a look at our room before anyone else turns up. We've got ourselves a lovely little tablecloth. Look at this. Wow, a lovely silk kind of look to it. I'm not quite sure. Matching curtains as well. You've got Moldova curtains.
So I'm just
plug sockets, although I'm not 100% sure
Ryan?
they actually work. You might have to test later. These
Ryan?
in theory shouldn't be used. I mean, we've got pegs. We've got pegs to hang things up. That's mental. Stuff to grab hold of, swing on it. I don't know what it's supposed to. Like monkey bars, as we go. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's all about. But anyway, Soviet monkey bars. Storage up here. I think this is your bedding. Wow, that's heavy. It's like duvet or something. And then this is where you sleep on the bottom as well. This has got a bit of a mattress going on there, just over the seats. And when you close the door, you've got this incredible mirror. Look at that. Look at the handle. They're all mechanical. Ooh, look at this. What's this little bit of storage? Yeah, well, very tiny bit of storage too. This will do, hopefully. Hopefully it will do. One thing I'm concerned about here is there's no air conditioning. It's very, very warm at the moment here. It's been like 33 degrees in the day, but even from evening it's been like 24, 25 degrees. So I'm sweating already. There's no AC. Obviously, we're in Soviet times now. These, I think, were made in the 70s or 80s. It first started running this kind of route from Russia to Bulgaria at the time, I think back in the 50s or something. And now it just basically runs between Moldova.
I'm just gonna keep walking until I can lose weight.
I think breaks off into Ukraine. So
burn off the fat.
Compartment cost me, but in theory it's supposed to be my own room that I've booked out. I've spent £81.
Because I want to live a long time on this earth. And I'm going to start upping my exercise every day to 3 hours of walking. Like I used to do.
I've not told you something else about this journey as well. Just to add a little bit extra So just a sort of sober smile.
And it's nice because I get to walk in the air conditioning. I won't be able to do this outside.
The train gets, I think, picked up and transferred onto its new kind of wheels or track or whatever, because I think the Marlborough track is wider than...
I mean, I've been eating very, like, local, well, except for 2 days ago, I kind of blew it.
Put onto new tracks. It's going to happen like 3 a.m. in the morning and go cross over the border into Moldova. So we're in the middle of the night, and at that point they also, I believe, a passport check as well. It's going to be a long
If I can get my body to start burning fat, then that's what matters.
But you can actually flip between different types of light. So I can have that light or that light, and it just changes. It changes.
I'm going to lose that weight in Jesus' name, amen. Hallelujah.
I don't know why. But that's a feature. Or you can just turn it off. I like that. I might get one. No, look, this can backfire.
I'm watching a guy that's going across Europe on an old Soviet train.
Getting about 8:45 tomorrow orders. Quite a good time to sleep a train, I feel like. So you're not sort of getting off at 5 in the morning or something. Hang on a second. I was just trying out the little sockets here, and the light on my adapter is turned on, which is a positive sign. Let's see if this actually works. Wait for it. What? It turns the light on the adapter on, but it doesn't charge my phone. Brilliant, that's helpful. And I've got a third light. Fantastic. Anyway, we are moving away. Wow, that was quick. We are setting off. I do hope we speed up at some point, otherwise this is going to be a very, very long train. Right. And this is why it's 14 hours. It's probably only around the corner, Moldova. It's just we're going at these speeds. Celebrate speeds. Look,
There's no air conditioning.
Holofly will be there to save the day. With Holofly's always on feature, they'll give you a backup of 1 gigabyte of data every single month and over 150.
I can imagine what it'd be like to live with no air conditioning. That'd be really hard. But he's doing it as a challenge. I guess he's got a fan.
Even though your original plan might not have covered you for another day, Holofly's always on feature kicks in automatically and gives you an extra gigabyte of data. After 7, we're nearly 8 o'clock now. I'm going to head to the bar, I think, once we're set off again. It seems as though we've got this place to ourselves, which is what I thought, because that's what I've booked and paid for, and what the website suggested. But it's just throwing me off with these extra beds. It's supposed to be a 2-berth. 2 minutes later, we've set off here. That'll be a very, very quick stop. Oh, just two people just necking off there. I've noticed there is just quite a lot of just public necking off there. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of, well, what you can do, like if you're trying to walk.
Video creation so easy, it feels like cheating.
That's really all I got right now is walking. So if I'm going to walk for 3 hours a day, I'll do like 1 hour. I'll set a timer on my phone, and then when I reach the hour, then I'll just sit down, I'll do something else for a minute, and then I'll do it again.
Even easier, if you have a deck representation, you can just upload it, and Guide will turn it into a...
And this is the bar, party music, drinks, oh the snacks, this is good, I was not expecting snacks. What have we got here? Crisps maybe? Some little stick things. I wasn't not expecting a pack of chocolate on here either. More party music, this is fantastic. You can see nuts as well. Cookies, I think, of here. Lovely. I mean, look at this, isn't this beautiful? Here we've got the map there, all your spirits, all your drinks. Oh, can I have one of the pan of chocolates? Okay, we've got some snacks. I've got no idea how much it's cost. I've got a pan of chocolate made in Italy. That looks interesting, otherwise in a big bag. And I've also got some cherry Jaffa cakes. The last thing I was expecting to find here in Romania was cherry Jaffa cakes. That is absolutely incredible. True, authentic culture. And a Fanta. And we've got a sun setting there in the distance as we make our way on to the next destination. Okay, so I just bought all this, the Jaffa cakes, the pan of chocolate, the Fanta, etc, etc. And then I suddenly just saw the other people in the bar were eating like a proper meal. I was like, where's that? Apparently it was just being sold from the exact same place, so I'm now actually going to have a proper meal instead. I say proper meal, it's like kebab and salad type thing. Anyway, let's see if we can go mingle with people. I was wondering if probably the toilets were as well. How do I, okay, just open it like that, brilliant. Wow, it's the toilet. It hasn't been changed.
Yeah, Ryan, that lady's gonna come clean in a minute, and I told you I'm gonna be offline for about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. She's quick. Because I sweep for her, they loan me a broom, and I take the sheets off my bed and all that stuff. So it doesn't take her as long to do my room.
And of course, a lovely toilet there, which definitely needs flushing. Wait, is that the flush down there? Oh, it is! Amazing! I think you've got to show it off the side of the tray. I can see light look through it. Yeah, I think it just goes, it just goes off the tray. Right, so now I've disposed of my urine off the side of the tray. Let's head back to that same carriage and get some...
I'm going to try to sign up for more of this website.
You do like a plate of food? Kebab? No. Not that? No. Okay, so he said he's not doing meals, even though they've got meals. I'm not quite sure. So I got a Moldovan beer instead called Chisinau, which is where we're heading to. Very appropriate. Not really a beer kind of guy. So there you go. When in Moldova, maybe in Moldova, when in Romania. It's not great, just like my flop. Right, so I've just been at the bar having a beer.
Well, I mean, the more you exercise, even if you don't have weights, you can still live longer on the earth. You're going to lower your blood pressure and may not lose exactly what you want when you want, but eventually your body's going to kick in.
Angry woman came in and turned me down. I'm going to take my Jetta cakes as a friendly offering to the people. So let's head back to the bar for the beer. It's about 9:30. We've got a couple more stops at this point. The bar closes at 11, so we're an hour and a half on the bar. And then we'll have to try and get some sleep. We'll try and get some sleep before we go across the border. Anyway, I'm going to have another beer. Second one, I'm going for the Chishnia. Or Chishnia, How do you pronounce it again? Chishnia. Chisinau. Chisinau beer. There we go. And some lovely Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cake. It tastes awful, by the way. I'm getting any cherry taste to it. It's not good. It's stopped out of another place. I've got no idea where. Just hanging out with some Italians, Austrians, and Spaniards.
I mean, if you eat, I don't know why I was gaining weight with keto. Probably the number of calories and not enough exercise. I don't think you can realistically lose weight with low carb or Atkins or keto unless you exercise. No brainer right there.
It's ridiculous. It's the most like side-to-side training I've ever been on. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful.
And if you do, you don't have to do 3 hours at one time, but if you can,
don't know what that is or why it's there. Is that cross-stitching? I've got no idea.
well, ideally it's better to walk outside, but you can't do that in Texas in the summer unless you want to die. Unless you're going to short distance.
The Jaffa cakes are Russian. I didn't realise it was Russian. I thought they were from like Romania.
If you're just going a short distance in Texas, or you're really hydrated and you have a hat and long sleeves, perhaps then you might be able to withstand more.
We're getting into the Soviet groove. Everyone is tourists. There's no locals. Forget all that. It's just locals having fun, trying some Moldovan beer. The talk sockets don't work, but I've been kindly gifted a power bank by a Spaniard. They're all big Moldos. So that's get a bit silly, I think. Getting some bottles. 2 bottles over 1. And have some cups as well. We got some cups. Don't get any cups. Apparently not only does the bar service closed, but they're not allowed to be in the
Hi Brian, how you doing this afternoon?
8 minutes time. And they're just buying 2 bottles of vodka. So I'm quite confident in that to second beer. That's all I need.
Vodka and apple juice is the best cocktail you will find in
Vodka and apple juice.
Yes.
I've heard of vodka orange. I've not heard of vodka apple. That's a new one. Okay, another vodka in there. Is this what they do in Austria? What's that? What are you doing? It's an Austrian technique. I'm not familiar with that spanking. No. Is it spank apple juice in Austria? And that's part of the 5 a day as well. That's healthy in a way. This is what the Soviet super trade is all about, folks. Skål! 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 in Spain, do we say anything? What does that mean?
Que no apoya.
We have Google Translate. Google Translate.
Que no apoya.
Okay, sorry about that. It's getting quite chaotic and hectic. Basically, what's happening is bar closes at 11. The guy wants us out of the bar area, just generally. We are creating a bit of noise, but it's not that late. But people are getting up and complaining, which is fair enough. It is evening, people want to sleep. But also, like, it's not that late. And as if the train isn't loud enough as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, are they creating that much noise? I don't know. So anyway, I think they're planning on continuing to drink in the in-between section of the carriages. Not quite sure there's enough space to do that, but anyway. I'm surprised there's no locals getting on here to have a little drink. Do you know what I mean? It's all tourists, it's all us foreigners, right? But I've got to say, this is a fun train so far. No idea I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to be able to sleep, let's be honest. But it's a fun train for meeting people, for mingling. Just head to the bar. Just head to the bar and you'll be alright. I've got to say, this room as well has got a lot.
She's got 2 more rooms before she gets to me, Ryan. 2 more rooms. But I've already cleaned the room for her. Well, not totally, but
quite nicely, but now the bar's closed, it's a bit less clear where people are going to mingle. Also realise
Ryan, just to be nice, swept the room, took my sheets off.
I think for it to be able to work, which is a bit strange, but yes, you can charge things. Anyway, I'm going to get ready for bed now, try and get some sleep if I can, which, I mean, the amount of shaking around is ridiculous. I came in and the fancy was on the floor. I mean, like, it's been shaking around so much. Just brushing my teeth on my sodium sleeping tray. I don't use the water, so I've cleared my own saliva. Home sweet home. Let's close this for the night. Say close it for the night, close it until I get rudely awakened at 3 AM by someone wanting to check my passport. We don't have a pillow, do we? I just realised.
No pillow.
No pillow, which is a bit weird. That's just a sheet. I don't quite know what you meant to do with that. That's a small sheet. Oh, here. Oh, God. This is it, isn't it? I think that was your mattress. Maybe that? I don't know. I mean, brilliant. But like, where's my pillow? I'm going to use the sort of back of my backpack as a bit of a pillow. I've got an idea of
I'm going to do 100,000 steps, Ryan. Burn up that fat.
Some sleep, soon in the morning, or in the early hours of the night, more likely.
Well, my stomach is kind of bloated, but
I've got no idea why I can't be the border because it's just coming up to 1 AM. But we're not a million miles away from the Moldova border now. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some more sleep. It's just not going to happen. Okay, it's 4 AM and I'm just heard the door open. It's time to give my passport. Yeah, there we go. We're very, very close to it. Look at that. We're stopping any minute now. I think I've just about got some sleep as well. They're just coming in to do passport checks. And it seems like they've got a new machine to be able to sort of like scan your fingerprints and take a picture of your face and stuff. Scan your passport. Mine didn't seem to be working for some reason. So they've had to take mine and sort of do it the old way, I assume. Hopefully get it back at some point. I don't know. I've just come up with a genius invention. I mean, truly genius. I've just thought I can flip the front of this mattress and form a little pillow at one end. Okay, admittedly the mattress doesn't go all the way to the end now, but that's fine. I have a pillow. Yeah, it's still crap. Okay, and they came back and gave me my passport. Fantastic. Yeah, basically been stopped for about an hour now. So 5 o'clock. And after an hour and 15 of being stood still at the border waiting to cross, I think this is us about to go across into Moldova at last. So 5:15, we're due in 8:45, 3.5 hours. Let's not run long to try and get some more sleep. So I think we're actually about to go through a second passport check. Yeah, so we're doing a passport check on the Romanian side, and I think we're doing a passport check on the Moldovan side.
I'm not going to have to walk until that lady gets to the door.
So I think we're changing on to the other tracks now by the looks of it. Look, it's now 6 AM and I'm starting to get quite hungry, to be honest.
Burn it up, burn it out.
That's the size of the packet. This little quantity thing. Incredible. Illustration, not circulation, there's no.
The two trains have been disconnected there. I assume that's for the Ukraine train. I don't know if we've already changed tracks. I'm not really sure. I don't really tell us what's going on. Still no idea what the passports are, mind you, but I think everyone's had the passport taken, so I assume I'll get it back at some point.
We have been going between the two countries for about 2 hours 15 now. We're still not back on route. I think we're probably going to be getting it a little bit late. Okay, and I think we might now finally be properly back on the way.
What do you think? Around 100,000 steps, honey? I'm not sure to lose weight with that. 100,000?
At 11 hours 45. As the tree scrapes by. It's starting to get quite picturesque this morning with the sun coming up. So I thought the border crossing was over. I thought we'd just be heading straight to Chisinau, but still stopped at the station. We have already got passport back, but yes, it's now 3 hours, well and truly 3 hours that we've been going from Romania to Moldova.
Right, that lady's,
That much is all.
Ryan, that lady's one door away. One door away, Ryan. From me.
That's the case because before I charge things up again, another couple of hours to go, I reckon. I'm going to relax for a bit. I was going to say try and get some sleep. That's not happening. Maybe I just enjoy the scenery instead.
Well, let's go for a little wander and try and get to the apartment. Right hard to try and sleep, to be honest, because it's just never going to happen. I wonder if the bar's open down. It's such a cool little bar area. It's not massive, don't get me wrong. I know the remnants of last night I looked for. It seems no one out and about. You know, everyone's just chilling in that apartment, which is fair enough.
Anyway, I'm going to try and rest my head for another hour or so, because I think we've still got maybe at least an hour, I reckon, on this train, even during 45 minutes. So
If I could do some sit-ups, I just don't know what to do.
It's going to make much difference, to be honest. Just been given the knock and the pull off the door back by the guy working on the train to let us know that we are heading into Chisinau, which means we're coming to the end of this 14-hour plus journey. That has really been one hell of a journey. Anyway, we're going to get off in a minute and I'm going to give you my full thoughts on this experience and if I think it's worthwhile.
I'm tired of these YouTubers that says, get paid for pics, $2,000 something. Come on. That people, if they were honest on YouTube, they'd have more followers, more realistic comments, and people would be saying, yeah, I tried this website. After 1 week I made $500, or I made whatever amount they make. Instead, what they do, they put up a screenshot showing $5,000 and it says 5 minutes a day, and you watch the video and they want you to buy their course, or if they're promoting a video, they don't give accurate income amount. Because I know the surveys don't pay $500 a day. I'd be lucky to get $1. That was because it kept disqualifying me from the survey. And well, if you spend 15 minutes of work and you don't get paid for your time, and then they keep disqualifying, so you may have to go through 2 hours of surveys just to get 50. And then they'll say, sorry, you don't qualify for $1. Then you don't qualify for 50 cents. You qualify for a quarter. And I'm like, huh? So that's 2 hours of filling out surveys. They're very repetitive. oh, you know, what's your race, your age, how many kids do you have, what's your income, I don't know, whatever it is, it asks. Now, if you promote that survey, like free cash as an example, you promote it on YouTube, every time someone signs up, you get $1 or $2. So if you have a popular YouTube channel, you're gonna make money from the affiliate sign up for free cash, not from doing it, you know, for 5 hours a day to get $1. That's the reality. So, Ryan, she's almost here. I'll be back in a minute, honey. Love you.